Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Yo, what up?
Can you hear me, DC?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What's going on, brother?
Nothing much. Just wanted to see
I'm
what
up here
your today
messing around with some
topic was
stuff, man.
about.
So
Nothing much. You can hear me good?
it's I got yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you clearly.
Yeah, let me bring my phone
No,
closer then.
I
You hear
got
me better
nothing. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you. Gonna be doing try to do some anime manga news, but we'll see how the show go. Just this free form over here, baby.
now? Got you. I know you
What's good
put the
with you,
title
man?
up, the difference between comics and manga. Oh, man, everything's good.
Yeah, I've been paying attention, bro.
Oh, you mean what's good over there?
Listen, man, the art of seeing without seeing. Hey, Miss Murph, how you doing? The art of seeing without seeing. Oh,
Oh,
all
yeah, I
right.
got somebody good and vibrant over there, if that's what you mean. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They in their feelings, man. And it just reminded me of
The
that clip.
feelings ain't the word, brother. It's something else going on.
Yeah, I think it's the medicine, dog.
Yeah.
They didn't,
No,
they gotta
I
either
don't think.
up
I
or
don't think.
lower the dosage of that Seroquel.
I don't even think it's. I don't even think it's the meds, though, man. I really don't think it's the meds. I just
You
think
don't think so?
no. I just I just no. I don't think it's the meds, man. Meds can't explain that behavior all the time, dude. Like all the time. Like, come on. It's one thing. It's a rare occurrence, but all the time, like, no. But yeah, we'll say that for later. Say that for later. All right. So that's where we can get the nerd stuff out of the way while the count is kind of low. It must be something going on. But big, I was talking about I was having a discussion with somebody about manga and comic books, and they was like, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's just
No, it's not.
yeah. And you try to explain it to them because what they see is it's kind of like trying to explain to somebody the difference between cartoons and anime. Um, and I'll say probably the biggest takeaway I have for that argument was like the difference between comics and manga is really like the theme um of a manga is way different than a comic book. And because with a manga, and what I mean by theme, they're designed to end. Whereas comic books are not. I mean, think how long Superman has been in publication and Batman has been in publication. Like they're designed, and new writers are having to be brought in. And you really don't see that with manga. Is also with the new writers. Once somebody starts a series, it's pretty much it until they decide to stop writing it.
Yeah,
Um, but with comic books, is you're talking about different artists, different writers, different what is no such thing as canon in comic books. Because a new writer can come in and rewrite the character's history, background, backstory, all of that. It's not designed to end. Whereas a manga, you really think about excuse me, like the major mangas outside of One Piece, they don't last that long. I mean, the good ones on average 3 to 4 years. Um, 3 to 4 years average, maybe a little bit longer for some of the premier manga, like Bleach and that kind of stuff. What's going on, brother? But for the most part, comic books, man, they're designed to keep going, introducing new characters, rewrite new characters, and they'll do whole reboots, whole DC. I don't know if you how much in the DC and Marvel you really are in, but how many times have they like started from ground zero, have a major storyline to kind of like reset, um,
yeah,
comic books. It's like, hey, beautiful, how you doing? They reset it back to zero, um, all the time. At least every 5 years, they'll reset. It'll be a major storyline. major characters deaths. I can think of like Marvel Secret Wars, um, Flashpoint, 0 Hour. Crisis on the Infinite Earths, like that kind of stuff to like start over and look at. Let's start, rehash it, do a little twist on it, and back to regular scheduled programming. Whereas manga is not designed to be written like that. It's
Yeah,
we are it's a start and it's a finish. Um, and dependent. And here's another thing. What I like about when you get into manga, um, if it's not a popular manga, they'll stop printing it and all of that kind of stuff. Like we're just not going to keep if you ain't feeling it, you ain't feeling it, and we just move on. Um, I
right.
don't, I prefer um when I was younger, I preferred comic books, but when I got introduced to anime, when I got introduced to manga was my thing. Um, this is like, okay, these are stories. I know they're going to end. It's not going to be too drawn out. Like I said, with the exception of One Piece, which is um, the comic book version of a manga, where they've dragged it out for 20 plus years.
Right.
Most of them don't last. You there, DC?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh, okay. Well, thoughts on that? Yeah. What are your thoughts?
I definitely would say that I agree with you on most of all of those points. I mean, the comic books to me, like you said, it's always a ongoing thing. They're never gonna scrap Superman and be like, "Well, this is the end of Superman's story. This is it. We're all done here. Let's make a new guy." Like that's not how they do it in America. They will continue to go on with Superman, and they'll tell more and more stories. They'll make new universes, and then they'll nuke that universe and make another one. Like that's pretty much the way that they do it. And I think I keep saying and harping on that Apocalypse movie for DC, where they basically like, man, god damn, that
Oh, you
was
talking
one of the
about
most
Apocalypse
bleakest
War?
endings I've ever seen.
I mean, but you really think about it. It really was DC animation version of kind of like we're going to retcon. Everything that comes out after that is something new.
Yeah,
Because they've produced several animation movies since Apocalypse War. And I think Apocalypse War was like, hey, cool, we're ready to do a retcon because that universe has gotten kind of, I guess, stale. They, how many flashpoints can you have?
right.
Let's just start over. Um, let's just start over. You even look at when they re-released. I wouldn't say re-released, but redid the Crisis on Infinite Earths. The 3-part movie is like, okay, this is another soft reboot coming out of Apocalypse, where it's like, okay, this is where we're heading. Brand new Earth, anti-monitor. All I mean, I know some people are listening, like, what the fuck are they talking about? But these are like comic book characters. Trust me, beautiful. I got something else for you. I guess this is nerd talk. Whereas manga, like I said, manga's not like that. Um, Manga's one writer. It's not a team of people writing it. Is that writer's story, and like I said, it's designed to
Yeah,
end.
I
Um,
would say like I think a good example of that, or a good example of like the American side of it is so the new Batman that's out right now. I'm trying to think of what the new Batman is called. I've been following it, but I haven't started reading it yet. I just been looking at everybody's synopsis on it. But it's like a brand new Batman series that's out right now, and it's like this particular Batman is in a different universe altogether, and he's fighting like all these different things that Darkseid created. Like
oh, you're talking about
Absolute Batman, maybe or
no,
something.
it's like it's kind of what you said. It's absolute universe.
Yeah.
I've been kind of keeping up with it a little bit. It's pretty much Dark Side created that universe,
Yep.
so all of the characters are a little bit different. But yeah, yeah, the absolute universe, absolute Batman, absolute Superman, absolute Flash. Like I said, I've been kind of trying to keep up with it a little bit. Um, it seems interesting. I'm trying to see how it's going to kind of play out because I've been kind of like really kind of get into it after I caught on with the Flash story in that absolute
Hmm.
universe. Like, okay, this is a little different. Okay, let's see how they kind of play it out. Because it's not um the new version, but this is just a alternate version of DC. So I mean, it's cool to do that from time to time, but I mean, once I went manga, I just comic books just don't have that thrill for me because I know no matter if I'm even if I'm reading every issue, and this is a problem with the difference between comics and manga. Mangas are confined to that individual universe, whereas comics, you're talking about Superman lore, Batman lore, Flash lore, I mean, it's so many different characters and spin-offs um of the it's so much to kind of keep up with. You can't.
Yeah,
I don't know too many people unless you read comic books like super duper faithfully can like really tell you, step by step by step what is going on with every character in that universe because it's like it's too much for me. Um,
right.
too many one shot issues, limited series. Like it's not. If you're into comic books like that heavy, you can't be a casual because you're going to be
Yeah,
lost.
that's very true.
You can't be a
I have a
casual.
lot of friends that actually they're into comic books like that, to the point as to where they really know what's going on. But they also watch manga too, or read manga. I'm sorry, but like
Yeah.
they're heavy into that
I
universe
mean,
of
for me,
comic books of what's going on. Like me, I watch all
I
the
just for
synopsis.
me, like I dip. Yeah, I do that too. You know who's my go to channel when I want to get like a comic book fix on like
Uh,
just what some of the major stories are. Uh,
who is that?
Comics Explained.
Mm,
It's a YouTube creator. Comics. He's got like I don't know, like 2-3 million subs, and he kind of like takes like some of the major storylines. He's got like whole playlists of like major stories and stuff like that. But like it's really built for like the casual fan. Like
right,
you're not going to be interested in a story that's just based like the average Spider-Man story. You're not going to be interested in that. But if I give you One World Under Doom, which is kind of like what just concluded like a couple months ago, you'll be into that because that's a major story involving a lot of major characters with a lot of major ramifications coming up. He does that kind of stuff. Um,
right,
he does like yeah, he does like explanation videos of like particular characters, especially um related to like the MCU and all of that kind of stuff. So
right.
that's kind of like my one of my go-tos when I just want to get like a quick fix and like, okay, what's really going on with comic books now? Because comic books don't do spoilers. They don't
Right.
really do I don't see too many people. Well, I don't see too many YouTube channels like really like, oh, we're theorizing the next chapter of Batman is going to be this. Like you really don't know. Um,
Yeah.
so you just have to like wait till the issue comes out because it may not be nothing what you think it's going to be, what it's leading to. Whereas manga is a little bit more. I would say for me, it's a little bit more fan friendly because you can
Yeah.
put out a chapter. A chapter can come out and people do the interpretations and based off that, and you can kind of like possible spoilers and breakdowns on what that chapter is, and it kind of holds a little bit more weight, and it's more for me. It's more fan centric. Um, it kind of like keeps the buzz going until like the next chapter of a manga. For me, it's just I just like this. This mangas is more fan centric. Also, I mean, it's just
Yeah.
I love both. I grew up on comic books, but
You want to know
when I
another
became
big difference
go
that I
ahead.
thought of while you were talking? Um, Another big difference is the culture itself, right?
Mm,
So Japanese people love in their stories to do something called full circle. and Manifest Destiny. Like, you were specifically made to do this role and do this job, and they foreshadow how the ending is going to come based off of the fact that you were meant for this role. So they put all these different powers in there, all these different explanations in the beginning, and it means something later on, and everything comes full circle at the end. That's one of the things I've noticed with anime is they love to come full circle. They love to come back to the beginning from the end, and
Mhm.
you
Well,
don't necessarily see that in comics.
well, I mean, here's where I think you don't see it in comics, because comics are not designed to end.
Yeah,
Um, when they're writing manga, they're writing with the intention like this is the beginning, um, and we know where the ending is going to be. So it's a lot easier for them to kind of you know put stuff out there and like revisit it for the full circle moment. Like I remember that back in chapter 22, that particular jutsu being used, and now we're here, and that kind of stuff. It's a lot easier for a writer of a manga to do that. Whereas comic books, you can't even plot for an end because it is no end. It's only
yeah,
like to like particular storyline, but the comic book keeps rolling. The bad guy doesn't die at the end of this movie.
right.
Yeah. Hey, Steph, how you doing? Yeah, I mean, Superman was what, like about a century old. I mean, it's not like, and you can't with comic books, you can't write in that fashion.
Yeah,
Between because we talked about it earlier, different writers. A new writer comes in and it's like, okay, now I have to reimagine this universe that I'm given for however long I'm here, and you know, I don't have the luxury of kind of telling the story from the beginning. I'm even with a
right.
even with a retcon, you be insulting the fans thinking, oh, um, yeah, I mean, Batman ended him. I mean, I mean, but even like, my bad, hey, give me a sip of water.
It's all good.
Yeah, but I'm a manga fan. I mean, for those of you that listen, I'm manga. I love comic books. For me, I'm manga. I just don't have the patience to keep up with comic books. I'm much too old now.
But see, my question here is that what makes it a manga versus something being a comic book? Is it just who made it? Because it's like I say that to say this drama. I planned at one point in time to write a comic book where I was going to start it, but I also have an idea of where it's ending. So is that still a comic though? Because I'm an American that's writing it and drawing it.
Well, I mean, you can still. Here's the thing with when we're talking about comics. You're writing I would consider what you're writing with the ending like that as more of a manga, even though it may be Americanized, quote unquote, um, in the comic book sense, but it's still like a manga vibe to it because it has a beginning and it has an end. When you're writing a comic, you're just keeping that motherfucker going. Um,
Right,
and when you're talking about, hey, I plan to write this and it has an ending to it, that to me leans more towards like manga style type writing. Like, you know where it's going to end. Now, how long it takes you to get there is up to you. But hey, this is going to end. This is not an ongoing thing. This is not R. Kelly trapped in the closet, part 76 and shit. Like it's
right,
going to end.
right. Interesting. So now I know a little bit more about the definition of what we consider to be a comic versus a manga for sure now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, for me, that's the major difference. Like, I don't even get into like who's writing it because people think manga, you think Japan, but some of the best mangas I've read or some of the best animes I've seen don't even come from Japan. Um, I've seen a couple of them. Matter of fact, as part of my intro video, um, Hiro Noshida. That was
Yeah.
out of I want to say, was it Thailand? I want to say it came out of Thailand. It was either Thailand or China. Um,
Ooh, we the Chinese is making some damn good anime.
um, was it Fall? Was it Fall Kill the Five Elements? I think
Hmm.
is Chinese also,
Something
like,
like that.
yeah, something, you know what I'm talking about. But hey, Clark. Um, but yeah, people, I don't want people to think, this Asian. You think, because a lot of people think that when you say anime and manga, they think, oh, just Asian people. Like, you got some people in America that dabble in writing mangas. It just doesn't get the kind of traction because they're not, quote unquote, in the web comic market like that to get that exposure. But it's plenty of
Right.
American writers that write manga style material. You just gotta, kind of search it out a little bit. I mean, you,
And I
you
mean, it was something I was gonna say. Like it was something that came out that was cold. Like when you were talking about animes, Castlevania is not Japanese in itself, and that anime blew me away.
yeah.
Like
Well,
I
I
feel
think,
like he really
yeah.
did something with that.
I would say this about for people that want to get introduced to anime, Netflix is a very good place to start.
Yeah,
Netflix is a very good. It kind of, it's like anime on training wheels. For those
yeah.
people who don't have like a Crunchyroll subscription, like, Netflix is like anime on training wheels. Like, if you really want to kind of like get into the genre like that, Netflix kind of can break you in because they have the movies, they have the series, and all of that kind of stuff. It can break you in. The hardcore heads know Crunchyroll is the way to go, or good old Fire Stick. But
Right.
Netflix does a very good job of like has done a very good job of introducing anime to the American culture like that. I think anime is definitely grown with Netflix being involved. Most
I think
definitely.
that HBO does a good job too. Like if you want to see the actual classics that people consider to be the best of the best, I think HBO because they got Spirited Away on there and stuff like that. If you want an experience where you could see where the highest of levels of anime can go to.
Okay, hold on. Hey, Steph, how you doing?
Hey, what's up,
What it
Steph?
do,
From
y'all?
Rebels to
What
the
it
Names.
do?
Oh,
What it
you on the
do?
panel.
Yes,
Oh, shoot. What up, Steph?
What's going on, man? Hey,
Not much.
I don't want to interrupt y'all, but I did have something about comics and manga, but it's not related to what y'all are talking about right now, so I'm not going to jump in until y'all are
go ahead, Steph. Listen, this is a freestyle show.
cool.
Yup, yup.
I have no script over here.
Well, I know
My
y'all were
wife.
talking about like different countries developing and shit. I just didn't want to just
I mean, jump
take
in,
it off and
Steph.
run.
Yeah,
Take
Steph.
take the conversation and run.
No, it's no
Because
pressure
there
here.
was some problems in the sector with white women, dictating where the panels were going and shit. So I didn't want to do that, because that's not how I am. That's not who I am. That's not who I am.
We're
Um,
sucker free. We're sucker free over here. Don't worry about it.
cool, cool. Um, no,
Just so you all know, my wife is texting me to come home pretty soon. She was, she's tracking me. She sees I'm driving
yo,
around.
yo, hey, that's more contemporaneous evidence that they're
Oh, gee.
lying. They know they're lying. But anyway, that's for another day. So yeah,
Oh no,
there's
man, they're
a
fake.
there there is one sort of there's something that comics and manga have in common now more than ever that is like in this country, right? That kind of it came to mind when I saw your topic. Um, I don't know how familiar y'all are with the comic book standard or the comic book code, the conduct code from 1950s that regulated comic books, like the industry comic books for like a very long time, several decades, right? And like comics would have like the stamp on them that said like this is approved. This meets the comic books standards. The
Oh yeah, they sure did have those approved
Yeah,
stickers
I
on.
yeah,
remember seeing that. Yeah.
yeah, and it was voluntary censorship, right? Because the government can't come in and do it for you, right? But they can certainly suggest to the industry that they suggest to the makers that they should abide by these voluntary this voluntary code, because and the sort of unspoken part was there are obscenity laws in this country that are very vague, right? And
Right.
you don't want to you don't want people to start thinking that maybe the presumption might be against you if you're brought up on obscenity charges if you're not abiding by the code. The code could be used as sort of like a measure of like, well, that's not the only thing that's going to govern our decision, but it is one thing that could, kind of shit. So even though this isn't mandatory, we're looking at y'all. We're looking at y'all. And it's in your best interest to censor yourself. Um, but recently, a lot of states, including Texas and a big chunk of the South, are passing these. They're amending their obscenity code. They're in the law, the penal code that governs obscenity, obscene material, right? And uh, they're expanding the definitions in a way that is making the manga community and the anime community very nervous. And it's not because of anything that like anything sordid that people are consuming. It's the fact that like the definitions are so crazy, and people who don't know anything about manga or anime might be looking at some of this shit going like, that's the face of a child. And you're like, no, it's that character's not a child. That character's not a child. But they don't understand the art forms, and so it's becoming a very it's making a lot of people nervous with good reason, I think, because there's a cultural misunderstanding of what anime and manga are, and like the drawing styles that I think like a person out off out of the suburbs, they're not going to understand this shit. And
Yeah.
it's yeah, it's really it's a everybody's kind of waiting for the other shoe to drop. And so it's I think it's just a scary time with people, not knowing really. There's no guidance on this shit. They're not going to tell you. It's just like when you don't find out until it's too late. The government thinks that you got something you're not supposed to have.
Right. You see, I think also, Steph, to piggyback off of that, what happens is that people who aren't naturally into anime, they accidentally jump into animes that are kind of hardcore. That you can actually find yourself some stuff on Netflix, for instance, that's a little bit more coveted, right? So like I would tell a person that's brand new, hey, stick to Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, One Piece as entry points, and Castlevania maybe. But when you get into like the more intricate animes, the more goofy things that have a lot more weird stuff going on, and so you might have somebody walk in on you at the wrong time, and they gonna get the wrong idea about what you're watching. Those kind of animes is like your JoJo Bizarre. That one has a whole lot of homoerotic stuff in it. I don't know if it was designed to be that way, but the culture is just different. And the guy who's drawing it, he was obsessed with like male models. So all the characters are drawn to look beautiful, and he puts them in all kinds of wild poses and stuff. And some of them are not even dressed that much. So somebody might walk into your room and see you watching JoJo's Bizarre, and it's three swole men on the thing and all these strange positions, and
And they're
now
like,
you got a problem.
pause the shit.
That anime is known for the pause.
Definitely.
But
If you've never seen JoJo's, if you're not, yeah, this it's an experience like Clark, like Howie's moving castle, like that. That's a good entry point. That is a
yeah,
good entry
that's a
point.
very good one.
I mean, but it's always people who don't understand it, who try to regulate. I think a part of that also is, um, with comic book companies, they have a lot more authority because they're written here, they're produced here, printed here. Mangas, I mean, you don't actually have to go get a web comic, to read a manga. Most people go to a website to go see go see that. Go to Crunchyroll to watch their anime. Real anime lovers go to Crunchyroll to watch their anime, which is not regulated by Uncle Sam, for like for lack of better term. So I don't like the government getting involved. For me, it's artistic expression. As long as it's nothing like egregious, and kids are directly exposed to it, I'm good on that. Like I said, because if you into JoJo, JoJo's been a long running series for a minute.
Yeah,
Um,
JoJo Bizarre is on my favorites list of
you know,
animes.
but you got to be, I guess you got to be adult enough to understand that, hey, sometimes animes and mangas, they're little, they're not comic books. They're not
Hmm.
written in that style. They're not presented in that style.
There are cultural differences. There's stylistic differences that people who don't who aren't familiar with the culture and the style, the tradition, they unfortunately they're usually the ones in the position to judge these things, right? Those are the people that get to make these decisions, and it's just it's there's that fear of the other also, right? It's like, oh, we don't understand this stuff because it's not from here. It's that whole fear of
Yeah,
invasion, tarnishing the good American values and shit. So it's interesting. I mean, it's just we went through this stuff with our own comic book industry, and then we kind of realized how goofy it was, right? Although I think there was a recent prosecution for obscenity based on homegrown comics. I mean, it was a very it was a very small independent operation, right? And some of the things they drew were very I mean, that's not the kind of shit I would want to be looking at, right? But um, yeah, it's and that was actually the basis of an obscenity prosecution not too long ago, and it wasn't sex; it was actually gore. Um, but
right.
and but yeah, I think with the anime and the manga, it has this whole tinge on it, that's sort of colored by the fact that it's not American, and so I think we always have these. Every generation has their moral panics, right? And I think some legislatures or some lobby group, developed like a model legislation to govern scary things that parents don't understand, essentially, and anime got roped up in that recently.
I really don't understand how Spawn, Sin City, and even the Cenobites, how all that got past the gate when they were doing all that censorship stuff. Because it's like, man, those three right there, they have some of the most revealing stuff I've seen in American literature ever.
Well, those publications were really under the radar. Um,
Mm,
Yep.
and you think about the time they came out. Um, that was really
1980s.
no, this is like really like early '90s, and during that time, it was a real bad time for the comic book industry. So it was kind of
Hmm.
like the spawns of the word, that whole I want to say it was the amalgam universe comic, that people getting shot in the head and that kind of stuff. It was like comic books way of trying to jumpstart jumpstart interest back into it, because like people got tired of Superman saves the day, Batman wins in the end, Joker goes to jail, like, and they was losing a lot of money. You talking about a time Marvel was almost going out of business
Yeah,
during that time, so they had to do something.
shoot.
They had to go,
I'm tired of Superman now.
well, I mean, and that's for me, Superman, like comic books is like for introductory readers, like it's like for kids. Like I'm used to more mature storylines, mature consequences, um and
But, but see,
go ahead, Steph.
that's the reason that we have that expectation of comics that you kind of graduate out of them is because of the comic book regulation, the self-imposed comic book regulations. Is it explicitly, like, the code explicitly says, like, it explicitly says the good guys have to win in the end.
you know
Oh, that's
Like,
horrible.
yeah, like crime always has to be something that's portrayed as unsafe, unfun, non profitable. The bad guys always have to lose, the good guys always have to win.
yeah.
America, cops it actually explicitly has a provision in there that
Hey,
cops and judges cannot be corrupt. They cannot be portrayed as corrupt because that would undermine the authority of our good American government. Like, yeah. So that's how they evolved under that standard, and so that's what we. That's the
Controlled propaganda, that's what it is. Let's call it what
yeah,
it is. It's controlled
right.
propaganda.
Yeah, it was right because they they wanted to control it to keep the youth of America from becoming corrupt essentially, or allegedly. But then it was also like, hey, if we bring them under our wing, then we can have this would be a great way to
I
you
mean,
know,
it was like if you think back to like World War II, Vietnam, comic books was a very powerful
yep,
propaganda tool used by the government to,
yeah,
hey, get out there and support your nation and buy bonds and all this other goofy
right,
support the war. Like
Bugs
comic
Bunny,
books is comic books have always kind of. I mean, you even look at um like even the civil rights movement. Like people, a lot of people don't know X-Men started from like
yep,
the civil rights movement. Like
yeah,
they had to kind of get around writing about Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. So
right,
we got to kind of put it in mutants is code for black. Um Professor X is Martin Luther King and Magneto is Malcolm X, but we can't
right,
put that in publication because the government's not going to allow that to fly. So we've got to kind of work around it. Um, and I don't like government involvement in any kind of arts. I mean, because let it be what it's going to be. And
right.
I don't like being turned into propaganda. And if you read comic books enough, you eventually like get tired of like the same ending to every story. Um, my wife wants me to watch a show.
But
Uh,
without those that whole imposition of the self regulation, comic books, the culture and the industry might have evolved in a completely different way.
Well, I think writers would have been a lot more risque with some
Right,
of the storylines that they call it. Wanted. I mean, because if you really think about it, it's been times where it was profitable to kill off. I remember when Superman first quote unquote died.
right,
Um, that was very profitable for
right,
DC, like for DC Comics, but people got so conditioned to like they had to kind of bring them back. But like,
right.
like I said, comic books are it's a lot of government involvement, not just with comic books. I mean, you look at movies, the amount of money the
Sure.
Pentagon puts into assisting with production of.
Propaganda,
Yeah,
yeah, propaganda. War propaganda, absolutely. Action man propaganda. Yep.
yeah, yeah.
Now, okay, I think we're about the same age, so I don't know if you remember. Do you remember the Just Say No comic book that the Reagan administration had made?
Yep,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep.
Or the Dare program, limited comic book series.
Yep. Yep.
I mean, I mean, but you have to find different ways. And this is where propaganda wasn't even for the adults; it's for kids.
Yeah.
That was the focus audience, and that's the target audience now. Um, when you look at some of the stuff that they're instituting in schools and that kind of stuff, like we're going to use propaganda in a lot of different ways to kind of reshape the minds of the youth. I think grown people are what they are, but kids are more susceptible to programming, if you, in a lack of better words.
Yeah.
In a lack
I
of
think
better
a lot
words.
of a lot of the like the good guy wins in the end kind of the Marvel universe and stuff like that. I think like that the programming, like we already have the programming as adults, but those movies could kind of help us remember, how that it's they get the spirits up. It helps you like remember that, oh yeah, that's right. I'm supposed to think everything's gonna be okay. The good guys win at the end. You can walk out of the movie theater a little bit less critical of everything around you. After you see a Marvel movie, kind of it eases your spirits a little bit. I think that's kind of the propaganda helps adults in that way. I think.
My bad. I was laughing at DC talking about he's on husband duties. Trust me, brother. I know what that means. I know what that means. Sometimes you got to take one for the team.
That's why I'm a lifelong bachelor.
But yeah, well, that's the storyline. in the land of make believe. That's the storyline that they're going with. Um, but yeah,
No, I said I'm a lifelong bachelor. I'm a lifelong bachelor. Uh, you know, they want DC to be a lifelong bachelor, but I really am one. So I don't have to, these husband duties. I don't know anything about that.
well, for I give you a brief explanation, just not because you needed it, just for shits and giggles.
Yeah,
Um, some like DC understands. Women have honey-do lists. Honey, I want to do this. Honey, I want to do that. And sometimes to kind of keep the peace, you kind of bite the bullet. Take one for the team. Like it's certain things like this. DC certain things I stand on business. So I don't do chick flicks. I don't do romantic movies. I don't do that. Um, but sometimes you got to take one for the team in other ways. Go to certain events that you don't really like going to, but stand on business, DC. Stand on business.
hey, even as a lifelong bachelor, my parents have been married 51 years. It'll be 52 in August, next August.
Oh, that's all.
So, yeah, I've seen that up close, several times. My mother says quite often when my dad's not around that, women should always choose their battles, because, you can fight all the time if you want to, but why would you want to? So if it's
Well, I
not
mean, it's not helpful.
right, right,
I mean, but that extends to other parts of your life too. Like some things are just, you know what? If that's what you believe, I'll let you have at it. Um, if that's what you want. Like some things I'll push back on. Some things just it's not worth the energy. Um, not
right,
it's not worth it. Not when you're gonna give up anyway. It's not worth the energy.
right,
Look
right.
who snuck back out the house.
He's taking out the trash. He's taking out the trash.
You okay, DC?
Yeah, I got about 10 minutes. I texted. She didn't answer back. She told me wake her up when I get back to the house and see that the boys asleep. So I was like, oh, that gives me another 10 minutes. There we go.
You see, I mean, just the reprobate nature of DC's mind that he's taken this line this far, this far.
I'm taking the lie to the extreme, baby. We doing role play Monopoly in this bitch.
Well, it's like George Costanza. It's like George Costanza driving the people around to a house that they both. He knows that they know the house doesn't exist, and they know that he knows that they know the house doesn't exist. He's just like, hey, let's get. You want to get crazy? Let's get crazy, right? So
Let's go all out, baby. Next, I got to show y'all my yacht in my Lambo.
Oh Jesus.
If you think it's a game, let me stop.
The lovely land of make believe, boy. It's one thing about social media, man. You can get on here and fabricate whatever life you want to make, man. It's sad, really. It's sad. Really is.
Yeah.
Your real life is not good enough. You got to fabricate a life. Please, Clark, please don't.
Shit, I say let them have it.
Well,
They got all the money in the hose until that live button go off.
well, I'm up here with creators and it's creators in the chat. Listen, somebody really needs to diagnose that. That is really a mental health problem when you become a whole different person, different background, different lifestyle as soon as you hit the live button, which is fucking weird to me. I mean, it's got to be a mental health diagnosis for that somewhere. It's got to be.
I think they're
Oh
working on
damn!
it.
Oh look who don't know snuck out the house too. Hold on. Welcome to the show.
Am I welcome? Being I had to sneak out.
What up, damn my bigot?
Hello,
hey, honey
darlings.
bunny.
Hello, dar. Hello, honey bunny.
Yes, yeah. It's nice to hear you, and you don't sound like you underwater. How you doing?
I'm doing good. Oh, I'm doing good. About to go to bed, but I had to come and
Mm.
show some love.
Yeah, I was gonna get you the other day. I was gonna get you. You know why too. Oh, don't get quiet now. Don't get quiet now.
You know
Hey,
I
don't
go get
discourage her.
her.
We had a good time.
Don't discourage her.
Didn't I tell y'all that I'm gonna put my banner up before somebody come in because I know somebody gonna tell me something. I'm always in trouble.
Listen, I was gonna come get you, but I let you have your fun.
Okay.
And we did have fun.
We did have fun.
Look. Steph tried to jump in front of the bullet. You can't jump in front of this.
Thank you, Steph. See, that's why she a honey bunny. And DC said I'm just going on mute.
You can't jump in front of this.
Well, I
Well,
just came up here to say I just came up here to say hi, and then I'm gonna just take my lickings in the email.
No, I'm just messing with you. I ain't gonna
Of course
listen.
you are.
I'm listen. I'm not gonna mess with you. Well, this is my space. It's a what I like to call a safe space, a safe paddle. I thought about your show. 'Cause
Hmm.
I was like in and out, and I actually called the review. I thought about your show, and
Okay.
I just said there's so many talking points and sound bites that I would I could use, but mm,
Now,
I
why you
don't.
gonna play like that?
That's how my mind works. When y'all get into that kind of bag with that bullshit, sometimes y'all be listening to. I just be like, I don't know.
you said with that bullshit.
Yeah, exactly. He had the bull real hard, didn't he? He hit that hard bull.
I make it's just like I don't know. It's I don't want to chastise. Listen, I get it, y'all having fun, but like I'm like this is bullshit.
It was, of course, it
It
was,
is.
and we
I can
all
see
agreed
that.
on it.
I can't even get mad at it because like with, with my track record, I can't even get mad at it. It's like, well, yeah.
I was about to say. I was about to say. You smashed up the front porch. You smashed it up. You set it on fire. But if you didn't want us to put that thing back together, then you should have taken those pieces and scattered them to the four corners of the earth. Because we still got those pieces of the front porch. We can put it back together if we want to.
Oh,
On
gee.
a
Well,
on a
Steph,
Monday.
that's what I said. I'm bringing back the front porch Fridays eventually. It's gonna be the purple front porch Fridays, and
Only thing I was doing was just trying to see what was going on and if anybody else saw what I saw. That's all I was doing,
Well,
Jarhead.
here's the thing I've learned, and I might I might actually hit a live button and explain this to everybody. But one of the things that when you step back from it for a minute, you
Hmm.
realize it's like people are fascinated by the accident on the side of the road. But how many times are you gonna keep watching the same car get broke down on the side of the road and still be fully interested in what's going on? Are they gonna be able to, is the car gonna be on fire? I see smoke coming from under the hood. Like how often can you see the same car broke down on the side of the road and really be interested in what's going on over there?
Is the
Like,
smoke coming out from under the hood purple?
I mean, it might be purple, but like I said, you have to kind of step back from it. Like when you take a real break from it, and I'm not telling people to take however long that is, but when you take a real break from it and just really like look at it like this is the same car, same talking point, it's the same broke down shit, and
And
they
that was my point.
they still have a problem with their transmission, and they've been having a problem with their transmission since 2021. Like what the fuck, man?
Yeah, that was my
yeah,
point. The hypocrisy of it all.
Oh, this you just kind of look at it and laugh, and it's like yeah, nah, I just
I mean, I was having fun at first, but now I'm starting to feel like there's some profound mental illness going on, and it's like, and I'm wondering to myself, like, at what point do I let the person with the profound mental illness be?
well here's a word of wisdom. Um, and here's where a lot of people, including myself, you get trapped up in with this when you're dealing with certain people. You want them to recognize their behavior as you see it, and their eyes are closed to that, and it
Yeah.
frustrates you because like
Right.
it's like dealing with a crackhead. Like you're sitting here with a glass pipe getting high as shit. I'm telling you, don't do drugs. Don't do drugs. You shouldn't do drugs. It's killing your brain cells, man. It's killing your brain cells.
And you got the pipe in your hand saying, "I don't do drugs."
Yeah. And
Right.
like they don't see, they don't it's no it's more of a lack of self-awareness than anything. And it's so frustrating because like you don't see what I'm seeing. And like no, I don't. You the attacker. You the aggressor. Like, huh? Like, I didn't come to where you was at. Like, you came to where I was at. But like, they don't see it like that, man. And you just gotta, it's a real mental health thing, man. And
Yeah.
it can be it frustrates the shit out. And I know it frustrates the shit out of people when you're dealing with people like that. Not just on social media, but it's in real life. Like, dude, like how can you not see it? But then some people just like, yo, I'm blind to the fact because in my mind, I'm not on crack. On my mind, I'm not high. On my in my mind, I'm living the best life because I got trees in my backyard and claiming it's the mountains. Like, dude, um,
This what I got right here in my hand. This is not a drug.
Oh,
This is not a drug because it came out of the ground. It's not. It's God made it. It's natural. It's not chemically induced. See,
yeah,
they're not drugs.
and it's
Listen,
not. It's
drama.
frustrating. It's
Look
frustrating,
here,
dude.
man. I hear what you're saying, but you're the doxer, you're the harasser. You've been doxing me for years and harassing me for years. Now, everybody, look here at this screen here. I got Drama's mama name on here. I got his birthday. Yeah, yeah, he's been stalking the shit out of me. And while he's been stalking the shit out of me, check this out. He's a Pisces up here. That's what DJ Drama is. Yeah, he's a Pisces. I found this shit on the internet. You see what I'm saying? This motherfucker is a stalker, though, man. This motherfucker been watching me, boy. Oh, and look at this here. I got his twice removed cousin up here on this motherfucker. Yeah, we gonna get to it today. I'm
Okay,
responding.
and again, the hypocrisy of it all.
but they don't see it. I mean, and this is like I had an experience this past summer. I don't think I talked about it with a lot of people. I had an experience this summer. And if you was, at the other show, you know what I'm talking about. I have a completely separate space where it's, sports, politics. I don't even get into that other shit. Like for me, it's whatever. It's non-existent in that space. I'm like, I was gone for like 6 straight months. Word got out where I was at. Like I haven't been hiding. I just wasn't advertising. Um, and the goofy motherfucker showed up, like wanted to engage. Like, hold on, I thought I was the aggressor here. That's the picture you painted of me. Why are you
That's
Why are you here? And I had to get you the fuck up out of here. And you got mad about it.
Look,
You got
you
mad.
you fucking
Why?
stalker and harasser. You're a real son of a bitch. But anyway, get on the panel with me, stalker. Hurry up, get your ass up here, stalker. Stalk me on this panel here.
The logic of it all is just like it took me like really stepping away. Like, yo, man, these people really got mental health problems. And it frustrates it's frustrating the people who look at it for what it is and not what they trying to portray it to be. Like i'm not even I'm not even around. Like I'm not, nothing involved with you, nothing involved with y'all got going on. I see some things, but other than that, yeah, you see Clark, like, yeah, like dude, like I was gone like a whole 6 months, and you decide I want to be a part of his. Like I feel like you want me in your life. You want DC in your life. You want Steph in your life. You want like in a weird kind of way. We're the only
Attention that nigga is getting.
attention and interactions you have with real people.
Yeah. Like he can't wait to get online and see how he can interact with us for the day because he's like he still brings you up like you ain't never left. He even made a show one time showing your sports channel. He a free advertising and marketing. To get shout out to that. He said, "Should he be allowed to ride off into the sunset?"
When I told you to go in peace, when I told you to go in peace, when I asked you to go in peace, I didn't. You're not allowed. You can't go. You ain't gonna go. When I told you to go in peace, you're not allowed to go. Just don't even think you're gonna go when I told you to go in peace.
It's like, dude. I mean, I was like, I saw him, and I'm like, you left a comment, and I was like, I'm not even stopping the show. I'm not derailing the show. I'm not. I have nothing to. We have nothing to talk about, sir. It's like we have no. We don't have a positive relationship. We've never had one. Um, why are you here? Like,
As
you
Bottom
know,
would say, "Why are you here?"
like like dude, like you know, it's in a weird kind of way, we're the only friends and associates you have in a
Well, his
weird kind
daughter
of way.
told us that.
Yeah, like, and it's sad because they won't they won't they say they want you see your words ain't matching their actions. Like, you say you want people to leave you alone. Like, okay, cool, people leave you alone, but you miss us, you miss that interaction. Like, it's just it's weird.
He was losing his mind for that time where I wasn't saying nothing about him. Nobody else was bringing him up. He wasn't getting any traction nowhere. He was doing those other shows that were leading to nowhere. And I guess he took them bitches down. I don't know what he did with them. He was doing some other shit, but that shit didn't work. So then he went back to me and mines, and that well went dry. And then he's like, well, shit, now what? So I guess he told Photon, hey, see if you can start mentioning some of those people so I can start talking about it on your show.
I
Like,
just like, dude, I mean, it's not just this. Some people have like a weird fascination with it. Like, they can't function without it. Like, we're the only interaction you get with people, like
yeah,
real people. Like you don't have friends and associates you kick it with. Like,
nope.
um, well, see, Clark, like, it's ignoring him is like, I mean, it's worse. It's worse than actually responding. Because now that hole in your life is gone. It's missing. You know, which is funny to me.
Yeah, it's very interesting to me because it's like I would think that if after I left or other people left, then it'd all be over with. That person would go ahead and move on. They would go create their 5-star evergreen content, as you used to call it. I thought that's what was gonna happen.
They can't. They can't. I mean, you know what? It's a lot. Listen, man. It's a lot deeper once you get down that rabbit hole. Um, because it's not just him. I mean, yeah. Once you go down the rabbit hole and you really at the in Alice Wonderland, you really see he's not the only one that needs that space. You got people that have been continuously working, actively, to make sure stuff keeps going, narratives keep going. It's you got people really vested in it like that. And some of those people you never, well, I wouldn't say you hardly hear from them. Some people you never hear from, that they're highly invested in chaos and confusion. And I don't,
Hey,
it's
is slander in
You're
the
talking
room
about
tonight?
Unc, right? You're talking
huh?
about Unc, right? You're talking about Unc.
Nah, like, it would kill Mr. Purple Room. Like, yo, like, I've had Uncle on my show before, like, several times, and it's been real cool conversation. And we've kind of touched on it a little bit. Like you got some folks, man, that feel a kind of way about the space, and yeah, you know what? I'll say that for another day.
Hey,
It's
drama. Is Slander here tonight? Is he in the chat somewhere?
I haven't seen him pop up.
Okay, if he does pop up, I'm just gonna put this question out here on the mic real quick. I was reviewing some receipts the other day, and I just so happened to notice something, Slander. Do you have like some kind of sixth sense or some kind of psychic ability? Because it seems like you knew some shit was gonna go down on a lot of these clips here, and your avatar reflected that because your avatar had a camera out. And I noticed that, and I was like, "Why the fuck his avatar got a camera out?" I don't normally see him have that avatar up, but in a lot of these things where the bullshit goes down, this guy has an avatar up before the bullshit happens. Like it's like he knows that it's gonna happen. Like,
Well,
how does he know?
when you were a connoisseur in that bullshit, listen, DC, just you got to be ready. At a moment's notice. Okay, this is about to go left. Uh, now it's time to change the avatars and sound like you do it enough, man. You get listen. I used to have all kind of shit just ready just in case, just in case. But no, but like man, it's a lot. It's a lot deeper than a lot of people kind of realize, man. When you really kind of observe and not even interact, not even interact. When you observe, and you just observe from a distance, it's a lot of weird energy, and it's not just I put it out. It's not just the goof troop. Um, it's some folks with some real issues. A lot of unresolved issues that they got nothing to do with the internet, but they bring it here and expose you to it, and in some cases infect you with that shit.
Well, from the outside looking in, drama. Am I infected with the psychosis? Am I part of the problem of the psychosis?
No,
What's happening with
listen, I get it.
Are you throwing subliminals at us? I mean,
No, it's not even like when I say people get affected by it. And it's listen, I'm not speaking from a place of hypocrisy. Like, I was one of the jerseys in the rafters for a reason. Like I was one of those people, man. But hey, Keith.
hey,
um,
keeper.
but I was one of those people that that got infected. It felt like, I gotta you know say something. I gotta respond, or I gotta provide some kind of feedback to what I'm seeing. And when you reach a real moment of clarity and like, let me see what happens when I don't say something. What is
Was
the
I was
huh?
I infected? Was I infected during my show? And if so, do you have the antibiotics for me now? I mean, what's going on?
No, listen, listen, I get it. People want to review and hear crazy shit and react to it.
Mhm.
I just hope people, man, like, this don't fall into the rabbit hole with them. Like, you see these motherfuckers tripping and falling, let them trip and fall, bust their ass, and like, you know, if they want to keep running with the same narrative, like, you did this to me, you did this to me, you did, like, okay, dude, whatever.
See,
Um,
drama then just diffused me completely.
no,
I mean, it's like
I'm not.
it's
I'm
like
I was
people
about to
just
set it off in this
coming to say
motherfucker
hi.
tomorrow. Come
no,
tomorrow
listen.
morning, I was
I,
about to set it off in
no, I
this
mean, you
motherfucker.
respond. You respond how you want to. But like, when you really,
He
when you
just
really
calmed the
gotta,
boat down.
no, no, no. I mean, and it's like, just words of like, learn from, I've learned from my mistakes. Like, dude, like, you can't get these people to see themselves how you see them. It'll never
Yeah, it's
happen.
impossible. I've noticed that.
It'll never happen, and
Well,
it frustrates you because you like, damn, how can you not? And you get frustrated, and now you falling into the back and forth trap. And then when you really actively take a step back from it all, you're like, you know what? I see you like that. My vision of you is not going to change. You'll never see it how I see it. You'll never see yourself how I see you. and I got to be cool. I got to be cool with that. Because I mean, that's people get get emotional, you get mad, you get upset. Like as soon as he's he or she starts talking, like, well, what about when you did this? Well, that's irrelevant, because I was the victim, and you're like, oh, I was the victim. You started it, like, well, he didn't have,
Absolutely.
you get irritated and you get emotional. Not like that's why I say you get infected because now you feel like I got to respond. I got to try to correct you on your view of the situation, which is 9 times out of 10. Well, fuck it, 10 times out of 10, the incorrect view of the situation. You know,
Yeah, you diffused me for sure. Cause I was originally I was about to start getting into his game. I was gonna start cutting up some clips, put it on a clip channel I don't care about. Let him know that's my channel over there. Be like, hey, this is my channel right here. You wanted me to make a clip channel? Here you go, nigga.
well, I
But see
mean, but
that
then
would be part of the problem. I don't have time for that shit.
I mean, and when you and to you, it's like I'm being creative with it. And then like, but when you kind of step back, like, dude, I wasted so much time putting together shit, crafting
And I,
shit, creating
But
shit.
I don't. But Drum, I have to disagree because I don't think it was a waste of time because those shows, the shows that we enjoyed, and you
No,
were like
no,
doing a
no,
recap over
they
them. It
were
was cool.
enjoyable.
no. I'm not
You
saying
know.
that. No, listen, I enjoy doing it when in the moment I'm doing it, but like, in retro, like I'm looking at it through the lens of hindsight is 2020. Like when
Okay.
I'm in the moment, okay, cool. I got clips, I got this, I got that, I got this. I'm putting it together. I'm crafting a show. That's that's the creator in me. But like when you really look back on it, like motherfucker, you weren't even worth the energy at the end of the day. Uh,
Mhm.
and I got infected with your bullshit energy, and I got pulled into the rabbit hole that you fall down into it. Like when
Hey,
in
brother.
I can.
Hold on.
I look at
um,
it like this too with the views. Like, yeah, I'm getting a lot more views now that I'm talking about the bullshit. But the thing is like, okay, if I start doing the editing stuff and I start putting all those videos together, edited, I'm wasting 30 minutes here and there, an hour here and there, and I'm only gonna get like maybe 100 to 400 views max, maybe 1,000 in the sector, right? But the problem is that if I put that same amount of effort into something that's trending, I can get like shit, maybe like 5,000, 6,000, and then build up from there until you get to the 100,000s and stuff. And I just think about it and I go like, man, that would be a lot of effort and a lot of talent put into like a video that's not monetizable. Like I can't monetize this bullshit.
Mhm.
but and like I said, I'm not here to tell people, yo, don't say nothing. Like, yo, you free to do what you want to, because I did. It'd be wrong for me to tell people don't respond, don't say nothing. Like, how you do it how you want to do it. But like you said, we crafting videos and editing and all of that, and you're not even going to get the desired response that you really want, because their life is already a joke. um it's like you try to get a cheap pop at a certain point. Like we know you some suckers, we know you some fuck boys,
All right, I
and
gotta head out, y'all. Sorry. All
okay,
right, I'll
you
catch
good.
y'all. I'll be in
All
the
right.
chat
Okay. All right. See
until
you,
the movie
DC.
starts.
Yeah.
Adore you, darling.
Yeah, but in the grand scheme of things, like you get infected with that energy, and you realize after you kind of cleanse yourself of it to a degree, you was like, God damn, man, like the amount of effort I was putting into shows. Not to say that y'all didn't enjoy it, because you do it for the people, but man, I could have been doing other shit. I could have
Mhm.
been, spending more time editing and on my other channel, or doing something else, or coming up. Like, you realize that after you kind of, get the stench off your ass. But why
I
you,
would.
why, listen, they'll never they'll never see themselves through your eyes. They can't. They won't allow themselves to. Um, and that's part of like the frustration people have when you deal with them. Like, dude, like, how can you not see that you a sucker? How can you not see that you want to be a victim? How can you not see this? But at the end of the day, you just got to kind of like this, How to say I go let a hoe be a hoe. You can't change, you can't turn these hoes into housewives. You can't. And that's the frustrating part of, because you want to see folks move on, you want to see folks do better. Some folks don't want to do better. Some folks just want to be fucking crackheads for the rest of their life. You got to let that motherfucker just, you know what? I can't take the pipe away
Smoke
from you
on.
no more. I've tried to put you in rehab. I've tried, getting your nicotine pat. I've tried everything. But you want to be a junkie? Well, you know what? You just gonna have to, I'm just gonna have to kind of get out of that kind of neighborhood, man. Because I can't fuck with that energy. And like you said, you got to get out of that that cycle.
All I said.
This is the only human interaction they get. They say they hate you. They listen. They don't hate you. They love y'all. They care about you. You know what I'm saying? Listen, these folks don't let them fool you. Let me tell you something. Don't let these folks fool you. They care about you. Okay, they want you to be healthy enough to be in the chat. They want you to be healthy enough to type. They want you to be healthy enough to hit a panel. These folks care about you. Don't ever get it twisted to think these folks don't care about. These folks care about you, dude.
Mm, mm, mm.
These folks really, and it's not a genuine, it's not genuine. It's not like genuine love, but these folks care about you. They care about, when I get mad, I can say Unc name and keep her gonna react, because I need to know that she's still alive and kicking. I need to make sure that the Stephanie Collins is her voice is in working order when I hit this panel over. Like they need that. They care about you. They just don't know how to express it. And that's the kind of attention and love I don't want. But it is what it
It
is.
took me, hold on, drama. It took me too damn long to realize where you were going with that. Because I was like, what is he? Oh, he was being sarcastic. I was like, why that take me too long to get that?
No, I'm not being listen.
No, I
I'm
mean
not. That's not
sarcastic in the sense,
sarcastic. And that,
but in
that's
the,
the scary.
go ahead.
That's the scary part of it. That is the scary. That is the scary part of it. Like I look at, like, and I'm not wholly in the mix because I'm not there in the ins and outs. But he cares about defrauding. He wants defrauding to be well enough to go live. He wants defrauding to be well enough to be in the chat room. So God forbid you take defrauding away. Now where am I going? I got to go to a Stephanie Collins. Hey Stephen, let me interact with you. And piss you off because I just want to make sure that you're alive and kicking because I need you. They care.
Mm.
Listen, they care about you. No, keep listen, keep listen. When I it's weird. Is listen, a hate is a is a fan, is an undercover fan. Listen, you don't. I'm gonna tell you something. You don't think he enjoyed, you going back and forth because in his mind, I'm on her mind. She thinks about me and in a weird kind of way, and it's fucking weird. Um, it is weird. Like I'm used to dealing with crazy motherfuckers. Keep trust me when I
She
say this.
just straight up said bullshit.
Trust me. Listen, a person with a bad habit, they love having a support circle, and that'll keep coming back. You can't. They don't want you to go, hey man, stop doing drugs and walk the fuck away from them. They want you to be able to say, hey man, stop doing drugs. Okay, man. Yeah, I'm gonna take you to the free clinic. Hey man, I'm gonna get you into rehab. Yeah, they weirdos, but they need you and they life. It's like they care about you. Like, because I need to make sure that she still remembers me. I need to make sure that if I say her name or uh, uh like a crazy, like you said, a crazy motherfucker, like this motherfucker crazy. They love that you think about them, even if it's negative. Like, yes, I
That's
know I'm a
crazy.
junkie, but I'm
That's
glad
fucking
I'm glad you
crazy.
recognize me as a crackhead. Like It's weird.
People think she coming.
Clark, listen, the sense of importance, like they'll once you grasp that fact, once you like when you really and when you have to listen, you got to kind of take a step back from from the table sometimes. And when you really like these motherfuckers, like really, they're really concerned about you. They really want to, they really want to. They want you in their life, even if it's negative. Even if it's negative, you know what? I need somebody to validate my validate my identity. Like deep down, I know I'm a fuck boy, but I need to hear DMO say it because at least somebody else sees what I know deep down. But I need to hear from DMO. I need to hear from a Clark. You know, I need to hear from a brother of a certain age. Listen,
Andy.
I need to hear it. Like, dude, I've been gone a year and they still ran about me in they little circles. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't think about you. I don't. But you much you say go in peace. I'm going in peace. No, I want you to because I'm coming back for my fix. I'm just saying that for effect, but I'm coming back from. You best believe I'm coming back for my fix.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
Like they care, and it's weird. It's weird as shit. Trust me, it is. It is weird as shit for somebody to say, "Yo, I hate you and I despise you," but they want to be everywhere you at. It's they
It's not normal, that's for damn sure.
no, it's not. I never. I'm not trying to normalize it.
No,
I
it's
don't
not.
want
You
people.
can't normalize that shit.
Listen. I mean, you look at like the relationship or what it was between like Smoke and Unc. Like you need him to say something. You need to see him in a chat room. You need to know that in a weird kind of way that I'm still thinking about you, and I want you to know that I'm thinking about you. Like it's like a parasite, man. Motherfuckers is like parasites. It's just a
Yeah.
weird kind of dynamic, man. Like they can't. God forbid. God forbid. Like you when you walk away from them, and when you genuinely walk away from 'em, like I'm not fucking with you. I'm not speaking on you. You're not in my thoughts. You're not in my you know my movements. Like I'm good on you. Like it drives them crazy because like how dare you have a stronger sense of self and you're not giving me you're not validating me as the individual. How dare you walk away from me? I'm 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 the one you did talked about. I'm the one you did shows about and memes about and jokes about. Like how dare you walk away from me? Like it hurts them.
Why do you think he dropped down in your chat?
For an effect. Because
Okay.
the play. I mean, but you look at the playbook. The playbook has always been: I come to where you at, I piss off your audience, um, and now your audience is going to react. I hit a link. I mean, it's kind of put it like that. If I hit, say I'm say I'm the weirdo. I hit. It is exhausting, brother. It is exhausting.
Truly, yes.
It
Truly.
is exhausting. It's I mean, listen, they can drop all they want. Listen, hold on. She about to get it. Hey, twin.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yeah, you got an
Okay.
echo. Hold on, you got echo.
Wait, let me cut these headsets off.
Okay.
Okay, I was waiting for Keeper to come up here so I could say hello and show her some love. So I'm gonna drop them back down. It's after 10 o'clock, way past my bedtime. But I'm finished getting the other side of my ass chewed on the next run. So I love and I adore you guys, and I'm gonna drop down in the chat, honey.
Okay. See you later.
All right, darling.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna mosey on out too.
I appreciate you coming out, stuff
Yeah,
anytime.
no, it's fun. It was fun.
This is it's the
Yeah, I'm
weird
gonna go in
show.
peace. I'm gonna go in peace. Don't follow me. All right, bye.
They do that every time.
Hey, twin.
Every time I'm gonna start staying away. Every time I get on a panel, everybody want to run.
No, it's not because it's not they want to run. See, Keith, I'm gonna tell you something, and take this with somebody who's been sitting up in the owner's box for a long time now. When you hit the panel, your words have weight.
Okay,
Don't think of it as a bad thing. Like yo, no,
right?
people.
Because
I
I'm
want to
like,
grab
why
my
is everybody
popcorn.
leaving now?
No, because people want like when Keith get on the panel because it's like okay, we got some. This is some alpha energy. Not to say that they betas, but there's some like this is big dog energy here. She's about
Some
to speak and drop. So
something about to be said. No, I just came up. Shit, I lost my damn train of thought now.
you said these
Lord.
motherfuckers are crazy. Listen, I know they're crazy.
Oh man, yeah. It's just drama. I've been just and that's why I just pop out every now and then. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because you do have to keep a sense of sanity with this shit because you can get wrapped up in it. It's just like the last time me and Hawk Spit was going back and forth. I was having fun. I mean, I was having a funky good time. I hated to see it end.
I mean, well, that
You
was for your enjoyment, but yeah, like I said, these it's crazy. They care about you, people.
shit.
They
But
care,
see,
and it's
that's
not the
that
kind
cat.
of care I want though.
That's right. That's what I was
Yeah,
getting ready to
I
say.
don't want people to confuse that. That's not the kind of attention
Hmm.
you want. You don't want weirdo energy. I mean, but you can't not acknowledge it. They think about you. You on their mind.
Hmm.
Like
Hmm.
I was surfing. I was like, I was bored. Let me go see what the purple, what Grimace is doing over there. It's like now he's showing a remodeled home, talking about the couch. Like he remembers.
Wow.
That's his way of saying, hey keeper, remember it's I know it sounds weird as hell, and it's
Hell
like
yeah.
I don't want that kind of attention, but that's what it is though. Like they
Mm.
care about you. Like they want you to see that and have a reaction to it because you know what that just makes my day that keeper cuss me out.
And
That
that's
that
so sad because nobody's watching. Like Unc and I, we don't go over there. Or anytime I go over there, like if somebody say something or they
I
say,
don't go at all.
you
I
know,
haven't been in about
oh,
2 years, man.
right. And it's like
Hey
I
Clark,
said,
Hi guys, Keeper,
hey,
I'm getting on the panel with you.
hey, who is that? Who is the homie? Who is the homie?
that's Clark
It's
Clark.
me. It's me,
No.
Clark. I'm
Oh,
not afraid to get on the panel with you, Keeper.
is no, I know, right? No, I'm just talking mess.
I know, I know, I know.
Is
Okay,
DMO?
that's why I can't back up here. Check the back chat, and I'm gonna drop my ass back down.
I
Oh, she
saw
left.
it. I
Oh,
saw it.
okay. I thought I saw you. Okay, I thought my screen was
Hey,
playing
Clark,
tricks.
Clark.
Hey, hey, sweetie, how are you?
I'm good, honey. I'm about to take my ass to
Hey,
bed.
drama.
Hey Clark Clark.
How
How
are
you?
And okay,
you?
brother, I will check you again, darling. And I love and I adore you. So y'all sleep well, honey.
Yeah,
Okay.
you may see
All
me
right,
sooner
darling.
than later. You may see me sooner than later.
Okay, okay. I don't know how I want to take that, but I'm gonna
Uh
take
oh.
it.
Uh oh.
I
Nah,
know I still got some more talking to coming.
sometimes you got to pop up and show niggas.
All right,
Hello.
children. I'm gonna holler at you later. I'm gonna go listen to the Super Bowl when I get done with this, so I can really get into a mood. Hell, I might go live.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Y'all gonna be up for a minute?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
I'll
don't.
be up for a quick second. I'll be up for a quick
Yeah.
second. I
All
ain't
right.
gonna
Okay.
Well,
say nothing. I'm just
don't
gonna be up.
let me just tell you, I'm lying right now. I'm about to take my ass to bed.
No, you be in and out.
Okay, darling. I'll see you later.
Okay.
See you.
The phone, and I'm not ducking you.
Clark
I'm
Clark.
sorry.
Welcome to
Keeper,
Okay.
the
I'm going. Thank you. I'm sorry.
No. DC said I've been wanting to talk to Keeper to turn on her in 2022.
Keeper, you got
DC
jokes.
get a turn on nobody. Oh,
Oh.
but y'all know what was crazy though? We're back in the day. We were like the first wave of people that left that crazy ass show, right?
mm-hmm.
Do y'all know how grilling it was to watch people still be over there? And it's like, Unc and I mean, we used to be like, knowledge, get the hell out of there. I mean, we literally used to be like screaming at the monitor or because we would be in Discord, you know what I'm saying? And this was during the beginning when we were still trying to see what the crazy fool was talking about, right? Like, what is he saying? Like, why is he saying all this stuff? Do you hear this fool? We going back and forth like this. And we see people in the chat like, man, they got to get out of there. They don't hear what's going on. Oh, it was so fucking
No,
crazy,
I mean, because
y'all.
you get them. Listen, you get infected.
If y'all
Um,
just don't know what we was going through though, just
I
just to
know.
see everybody still over there, and it was like, God damn, don't they fucking
What
hear
what
what
you
we hearing?
what? Why do you listen? I go through that, in stages with the current state of it now. Like y'all
Hmm.
motherfuckers ain't seeing what I'm seeing.
Yeah, see, especially when you on the outside looking in, you can really see it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. And what's so crazy is because I'm not as involved. I'm not involved. Not as I'm not involved at all with that ASS, that Rev, all that stuff. I don't, because I don't know those people. So all I could do is kind of, listen in a little bit here and there, but I don't, but I'm on the outside looking in, and I'm at the same point I was with the other idiot.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, but
don't get
you
sucked
get him,
into it.
but it's and I don't fault. Listen, I don't fault people, man, because it's like if it's frustrating,
It is. It is.
and then, like it's frustrating. It's like, hold up, man, you up here saying this, and you ain't your actions ain't matching your words, and when you call
Man,
them out on it, then you like, but they got their blinders on, they don't see it, and it's frustrating as shit, and it's
it
part of like I
is.
said, it's part of the infection of it. It's like you get mad,
No,
and
oh yes,
you
yes.
like motherfucker, you don't like
Let
you
me tell
can't be this dense.
so the latest fiasco was with that the bird in that engagement and all that bullshit with taking showers and all that goofy shit.
Mhm.
Man, I'm sitting here like, I'm talking about every time I just wanted to get on the pound. But of course, I have restraint, right? I'm like,
You gotta have it. You gotta
so
have
after a while, it just became funny. Unc and I would be talking, and he'd be like, "You hear this stupid bitch?" And we'll just start laughing, like busting
Mhm.
up, cracking up, laughing because it's just, it's just crazy. It's just
it.
crazy.
It's
Yeah,
crazy.
it
It's
is.
crazy. But see, and I'm what I said, they care in a weird kind of way, and it's not the kind of attention I want, the love I want. No, no, I don't want none of that. Um, I'll leave you folks alone, but you don't want to. You need Clark. You need a. I've been watching the Handmaiden saga from a safe distance. Like
Can you believe
I
it?
mean, but like
Right.
you need a Clark. You need a divine. You need these foils in your life. Like you're the Joker, and you need Batman. God
Mm,
forbid they don't acknowledge in some form or fashion. It don't even have to be like I'm doing a whole live stream about you. Just the fact
mm-hmm.
that you mentioned me, that's enough for me. I got my fix.
Yeah.
I get high off of you, my
Yeah.
interactions with you. Like when you really kind of really break it down, like we're unintentional drug dealers, and they're coming. I mean, and then they're coming to get their fix from us.
Mhm.
They
That's
Get that
they
it.
come to
fixed.
get their
Yeah.
crack from us.
Mhm.
Like they need it. They gotta have. They can't function without it. I need to hit a Clark. So I'm about to handmaiden this motherfucking live stream in the middle of the night because I'm a Clark the Dick
Yeah.
Wrangler or whatever
She
the
got to
fuck
come.
he was
She got to
calling.
come on out and serve me.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
she's gonna have to give me a hit on the panel or a chat room or something.
But what's so interesting about it though, like when she made that live, I never saw it. I didn't really know anything about it. So Divine, we were on the panel. I usually go on the panel with Divine, and she said, "Do not something or the other." And I said, "Well, I never do anyway." But I didn't really know what she was talking about. And then someone mentioned it, and I went to her channel, and I saw the heading of uh the chat, but I didn't listen because I don't listen to her chat. And I just started laughing. And I said, I wasn't even talking to this woman, right? I was talking to
Hmm.
Mikey. And I said to Mikey, I said, if you get your dad caught up, excuse me, in this YouTube shit, I said, I'm going to be pissed at you. That was all I said. You would have thought like was given a soliloquy about this woman. I was like, she was in the on the panel, and I was in the chat, and that was all I wrote in the chat. Never spoke to her. Was never. I'm never usually in the same space as her. If I go into a space, I see usually I say one or two things, and then I leave. If I see Star in the space, I leave. Who,
But you said
all
something
them
in
other
the chat.
people, I
You gave
leave.
you gave her the drug she needed.
You know what I'm saying? So when she did all that, and that was a long, it looked like it was a long, but I never listened to it. I never, apparently she took it down because I kept saying I was never talking to her. We didn't have a discussion. Like Mikey's dad got on the panel and she was all like, hi, Mikey's dad. I was like, what the And I said, Mikey, and then Mikey was laughing. I said, Mikey, this is not funny. I said, and if you get
Hmm.
your dad caught up, I said, I'm gonna hate you. That's what I said. Then it was everything from there. So well, it is what it is.
And it's so
But
funny to me because Clark, she be so sweet and so serious, and I can hear it in her little voice, and I'll be like, oh, Clark, she's so caring, and it's
I'm
like
like,
Mikey, no, Mikey, no, because I be saying the same thing. I be like, now
I'm
Mikey,
like,
stop, Mikey, stop, because
stop
Mikey is
it.
like, it's like he a little brother to me. You know what I mean? Like
Yep.
my little brother.
I just roll my eyes when Mikey has Mikey moments. I say, "Oh, this motherfucker."
Oh Lord, I don't know where the heck that come.
I'm
It's so
telling you.
hilarious.
But y'all, do y'all see? Sometimes he talk with so much sense. He makes so much sense,
Well, here's
and
the
I be,
thing, though. People will
yeah,
be
I'm like,
sleeping on
Mikey
Mikey.
is not slow, and that I
He's
learned that
no,
years
not.
ago.
He's
Mikey
not.
he's not.
he plays
He's not.
he plays the fool
He's just
well.
he a little delayed at times, but he's
I
not
know. I
slow.
said he plays it. I didn't say he is.
Okay,
He
right.
plays the fool.
That
He plays
okay.
the
Hmm.
fool well.
I'll
Mikey
give
gets a lot of information. Mikey get a lot of information. Even though the other day he was on photons DNAs, and that was like one of the first times in years that I actually listened to the whole thing. And he was really getting at the crayon guy. Oh my lord, it was
yeah,
funny, but it was not funny. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? And I kept saying, but let let them talk. He was like really like on it. But I don't know. These people are. It's just very interesting, all of it.
You see what
They
DC
need you.
said?
I see. DC be cutting up when to come over here.
I
Girl,
know, right? DC be cutting up everywhere.
tell all Doxy.
I feel like he
Man,
be cutting up everywhere.
They need. Listen, man. These folks need you.
let me let
And
y'all in on a little something right quick. Go ahead, drama after you.
no, you good. You good.
So, do you guys remember when I got on the panel and I was questioning Carrie Ann about the
Mhm.
Naps live
Mhm.
stream?
Yep.
I was doing that to make a point, but
Mhm.
when she came on the panel and Slander was like she's here, I was going to go on with making my point, but then I said, no, I don't want to spoil this opportunity with her being on here because it's not about me right now, right? Even though there was a big point I wanted to make. So by her coming on, I never did make that point, because as y'all know, things just went totally left, right?
Right.
And basically my point for asking her those questions, I was trying to make the point that I had been had her pegged. I had her pegged 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And when I got on Nap's panel to question her, I didn't know her from a can of paint. I'd never seen her before, heard her or
Yeah.
anything, right? That was my first time.
Yeah.
And but of course, if you guys listen to the live stream in its a totality, you would have heard other things that were said.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
I got on the panel to basically question her about the topic at hand,
Right. You did.
which they were talking about, the black men and
Mhm.
this and that, and like I said at the time, I have three sons, and they're all grown. They were grown then, of course, they're grown still today. So, and you heard me say all of that. So it was never a thing about the bastard thing. That was never even like saying that didn't bother me at all. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't,
Mhm.
we have to think like nobody uses that word today.
Mhm.
That word is, and I remember being young and using it like, oh bastard, but that was like in a sense is like saying motherfucker.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Something on that level. So nobody uses that word, and I didn't, by me not knowing her, I didn't even think in my mind like, why is she using that term? You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. So, like I said, that just totally went over my head. I just was um trying, like I said, trying to address the topic at hand, and but the way everything unfolded that night, I knew then that that wasn't the type of person that I would want to become too familiar with,
Yeah.
if that makes sense. You know what I
Mhm.
mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, we get it. Yeah.
It makes sense, but also too for me, like I said this in one of Rob B's, one something because she remember she did the whole breakdown, and I left a very long comment because my thing was that there is no way. Number one, that she could have told me that she's actually in therapy, and number two, that she did not remember what she said to you. She didn't remember who you were. There's no way. Because
Yeah.
all the things that she talked about and all the stuff that there's no. So when she was, I was like, you know what? There's like no way. You know what you said to this woman? You don't even know her. And
Oh,
you consistently do things like that to people. Whether you're calling them gay, whether you're calling them slow, whether you're calling them stupid, whether you're calling them whatever it is that
Because
you
I
feel that
know
comes out of your
yeah.
mouth to belittle and degrade someone, you say it.
But it's a
So
it's a it's a method behind the madness. They need a
you
hit.
know,
They need a hit.
Yeah. So the bastard thing, when she said it the first time, I don't even think you had heard it really because it
no,
was
I
like
no no no. No
you
no.
did,
I
you
heard
heard
it.
it,
Yeah. Oh
right? But
yeah,
then
I
the
heard it.
second time you
It
weren't
just
on
it just
the
it didn't bother me. It didn't
right, but
bother
the
me.
second time you weren't on you were not on the
Right.
panel.
I
You had
wasn't
already
on it.
dropped down,
Yeah.
right? And then the guys heard it,
Now,
and then Glorion kept saying like why, you know what I'm saying, like why are
and you know
you?
what's crazy? I told Gloriana not to get on the panel because you guys got to remember we all were in Discord, and
Yeah, yeah.
in actuality, Unc and I, we was like just running the YouTube streets that night, and
Mhm.
we were like, oh, Nap's live. So I said, okay, let me go in here and see what Nap's talking about.
Yeah.
And I said, Lord, I done came in here and got in trouble. And cause we was bored, we were just moving around on YouTube streets. Nobody was
Mhm.
live, but Naps was live, so I went in there
Mhm.
and I couldn't remember. I did make a mistake by saying she called me all kind of bitches, but no, she told me to suck a dick a couple of times, and
Yeah.
that basically that stemmed from I'm all you guys know I'm always saying I don't consider myself black. Like I just don't that term don't resonate with me at all.
I
But
remember
anyway,
those videos.
that's neither here nor there, right? Right. So
Yeah.
so while they're talking this black stuff, I'm in the chat typing. I think I put up a black circle and I pointed to it and I said, I'm not that. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
Right.
And I guess
Mm.
whatever I was saying in the chat was like getting under her skin or something. So, she's like, and keep her 116, you suck a dick. And I'm in the chat
Oh
like,
Lord.
what the hell? Who happened? I'm like,
Mm.
who the hell is this? And I hear Nappy up there, and I'm the shit was in Unc like,
But
did she
that's a Yankee
tell
too,
you to
though.
suck
I'm
a dick?
telling
I
you
said,
something.
yeah.
That Nappy Yankee, I'm telling you something. That man used to get on my nerves. Even though I was a mod in his chat, I would go to his chat and I would be like, sometimes I am like, dude, like this is not right. I'm like, oh,
Yeah,
I'm
he
like,
was a little yeah, he was surprised himself. He wasn't expecting that at all. But
he didn't know what to do.
no, he didn't know what to say, what to do.
Hmm.
But like I told him, I'm like, no, it's cool, Nappy. See, I like for people to let me know who they are.
Exactly.
And see that lets me know out the gate how to deal
Mm-hmm.
with certain people.
Well, hold on, ladies. DC has a question for y'all in the chat. He said, "Should I
Oh,
get
what
on
did
the
you
panel with my number one fan?" He
Who,
didn't. He didn't ask me. He asked y'all.
who is his number one fan?
Oh, come
Who's
on,
your number one fan?
you goddamn Rainbow Warrior. Come on now.
The two of us up here.
Y'all be
Do you all
discussing
be
my
discussing my
behavior
behavior?
on y'all.
I'm not in the Discord, so I'm not sure.
Y'all be discussing.
But
No,
if
we
I
don't.
get
We
in there,
don't.
yes,
No,
I'll be
those
talking
was
about
the.
you.
Yeah, no, no, no. Those are the old days. We're hardly ever in Discord, these days, unless we, putting some out for each other to look at, like, because we
Mhm.
sub to so many different people, and we be talking about cryptocurrency, and we be talking about how to get some money.
Yeah.
Hold on now.
Jump.
The
Be
folks ain't
talking
ready
about,
for that conversation. They ain't ready
yeah,
for
we
that.
be talking about traveling and getting money, and
You know.
that
Yeah.
we just then granted we talk about the sector a little bit, we touch on it, but for the bulk of our conversation, we and what
That's
shit we
other
be
shit.
posting in you
Exactly, because that's
Discord.
not the
Yeah,
bulk of people's lives and what they're
we be talking
doing and
about
what's going
right.
on.
Mm-hmm.
You
Yeah.
know.
But that's
Yeah.
part of the illusion, though. The part of the illusion is, they think you're there, like they're
And
there.
we got the
Like,
same Discord we had back then. It's just, on Discord you can make different channels.
Mhm. Mhm.
So the Discord that
they
we
they
had,
wake up in the morning and they don't say, hey, they don't speak to their wife and kids, man. They be on the bullshit. They be
It's
on the
yeah.
bullshit
crazy,
first thing in the
right?
morning.
Yeah.
Most
Cause
people
I,
check
cause
their
I, cause,
Instagram. They
cause
check their
I
YouTube.
said,
They check their
yeah. Like
YouTube.
I was saying that. I'm sorry.
What you were saying, drama?
Okay, Mike. Nah, I'm just saying these folks. Listen, and you get it. You're semi-retired too.
Mm-hmm.
These folks, they think you're there, like they're there,
Yeah.
and God forbid you're not there when they want you to be. It drives them nuts.
Oh
And
man,
it,
I
to
be missing. I
me,
be so
I
behind
I
sometimes,
enjoy it.
especially when I go over the Slenders. I
You
don't
ain't
know what
miss
the
it.
hell be going on.
You don't miss shit. No,
I be
only thing
trying to
that
get in
you
there.
probably
I be
miss
trying to get
is
in where I fit
the
in, but I be
characters.
like,
But no, you
I don't
don't
know what the
listen.
hell they
You
talking
could
about.
walk away from this shit and
Mm-hmm.
come back 6 months, and I guarantee at
Yeah.
some point somebody's
Yeah.
gonna say 2020, somebody's gonna say 2021. You
Mhm.
remember when you did this to me?
Mhm. Mhm.
No, it's never gonna be
Yeah,
like who's this? You don't look
like a
around and
soap
say
opera.
who's that new motherfucker. Like you don't never do
Like a
that.
yeah.
It's like
No, let me
watching the
address
stories.
DC. No, DC, the Discord we had back then, you guys remember Money to Burn. So she had a Discord too,
Okay.
but it was a separate channel, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So then
Mhm.
Unc just made a whole nother channel. You know
Mhm.
what I mean? So
Yeah. How's she doing? She's good.
I I don't know. I haven't talked to Money in like 2 years,
Uh.
over 2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it is a reason
Yeah. Money.
behind that too. You know.
Mhm. Oh.
Yeah.
It's okay. But but like I was saying on like, don't laugh at me. But like, I was saying on Divine, I said, these people think that, like people don't have regular lives and regular relationships and husbands and wives and, like all
Mhm.
that kind of stuff. Because when she was making all that stuff about me on the panel, she was kind of like also like referring to Ray Triggs. I don't know Ray Triggs. Never met the man in my life. I may never
Mhm.
meet the man in my life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Just for
saying?
shock value.
So it was it was
Well,
like
that's why I told her, like
like
when I be talking, I be hoping y'all, I be throwing out little hints too. You- I be trying to say things without saying it. You know what I
Oh, I be
mean?
catching it. I be catching it.
Right. Hoping,
yeah, yeah. Mhm.
but cause see, I'm just a real stern type of no nonsense, no bullshit type person. You know what I'm saying? Like, granted, I love to have fun. I like to talk shit from time to time. But for the most part, I'm a pretty serious person. You know what I mean? And when I said, a person shows me who they are, when you show me who you are, and it's just against all my morality, my principles, my all that, I can't fuck with you. I
Yeah.
I
can't,
agree.
yeah. So but
I'm like
yeah,
that too.
the other situation, yeah, I'm gonna leave that there.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
That's a
I think you talked about it before, but I don't remember. But it's okay. It's not like I needed
No,
to
no,
know.
no. I mean, listen. Let me tell you something, Clyde. And I'm pretty sure you've probably had discussions with Divine. Like when you get behind, I always used to tell y'all the show was always off camera.
Hmm.
Real show was always off camera with some of these people. Um,
I would be so afraid of all of that stuff, and I think that's one of the
no,
reasons that
it's
she don't have a channel because people keep talking about the behind the scenes stuff. because again, drama. Like I'm gonna tell you all my like when P kept saying, "Oh well, she's different." I am. I said because growing up in my life, I never got into fights. I never got into any kind of drama. I'm not a gossipy kind of person. I don't talk behind people's back. If I can't tell you what I need to say in front of your face, I'm not going to say it behind your back. That's
No,
kind of like how I live my life. So, like, when people would be talking about behind the scenes, I'm like, how are they getting involved in all this stuff behind the scenes?
Right. Right.
I'm like,
And
it
it's
didn't
just
make
the
sense
things
to
that they
me.
say, like
Hmm.
the shit they just conjure up. Like
you
you
gotta.
got to be fucking crazy to just think of shit out. Just you know what? I had a old Skull Drag recording I was listening to the other day,
Oh,
and
really?
oh yeah, and I got some shit now.
Okay, okay.
You and
and
everybody else.
and and I saw the bird on the panel. Do you remember the guy on the panel? His name was not Citizen. What was his name? It was something. He lived in Canada.
Okay.
And and the bird was on the panel and he was in
Oh, that guy. I just found his channel, but I don't. Conscious
you,
Citizen or some kind
you
of weird
know
thing
who
like
I'm
that.
talking about, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. And he invited her to Canada. Oh, and it was the same thing, all that flirt.
Oh,
Oh,
I didn't know that part.
and what immediately came to my mind is like, but you're engaged to Unc. You know what I'm saying?
I'm
You
sorry.
taking showers and shit. How oh man, it's just I don't understand how people just lie like that though. God,
Hmm.
please,
And double down on
couldn't
it and
do it.
add to it and embellish it
Oh
and
man.
and and sometimes I sit down and I listen and I said, if some people didn't even have the wherewithal to say, like you're just lying, like
They
they
think
would
the
just
shit
go
and they
on
think
it
the
and
shit
people would
cute.
believe it.
And
Yeah,
they think the shit cute.
No,
it's I was like,
it's
oh,
not. I mean, but if you really think about it, it's really deeper than you thinking. It's just cute. Like a
mhm,
part that lie has become part of their identity.
It sure.
mhm,
Oh my
mhm,
God.
mhm,
Look, drama. Let me tell
mhm.
you.
And
I
listen what I'm
guarantee
saying.
I
Like,
would not be able to tell that girl you lying. She probably would curse me out from
no,
A to Z. Probably
no,
Mhm.
be
you
ready,
can't
want to
because
find me.
it becomes part of your identity. That
You
you
made
held on
that
to
her
it.
Yes,
reality.
You
yes. It
made
You
it's
became
now
her.
it's a reality to her. Like
you made that
you
her
Yes.
can't
reality.
you can't tell her that it didn't happen.
I
You
Poor
think I
can't.
told
guy.
Unc the
You
same
can't.
thing. I
You
said,
can't.
Unc,
Right, you can't
you
tell her,
really
but
believe
but luckily there are people
look,
who know that it didn't happen. So that's the bigger part.
But
yeah,
the
she
trick
really,
is you gotta let her. I mean, it is stupid, and this
yeah.
is you can't use. I tell the
You can't
missus
use
this all.
logic.
Yeah, you can't. You with that space, you can't. Logic has to go out the window to a degree
Yeah, yeah.
because you can't explain why that person said this and did this and acted like that. Like you got to throw logic out of if you're looking at it through the lens of this ain't logical, it's you'll never understand. Like that is part of I did it. Like you got a motherfucker thinking he a ghost hunter. You got a motherfucker thinking showing trees is I'm flexing, huh? Um, I mean, but
Right.
to regular people, it's like, what the fuck is that? That's not nothing. That's not something to be bragging about. Like the fuck, like,
You're right. It'd
but
be
in their mind, this is the next level of life, and you
Hmm.
lowly person who I'm trying like, but it's
mm-hmm,
all in the effort to get what your attention.
mm-hmm,
I need
mm-hmm.
feedback from you. I mean, the fact that you put up a home renovation and talking about, yeah, see, that's what remember where the couch was at? Like, dude,
Oh, we really?
yeah, go. I want to say go to his community wall and take a peek.
Wait
Like,
a minute. I'm gonna look right now. Hold on. You lying.
I
Let me see.
can't.
I laughed
I'm
my
finna
ass
type
off
in
'cause I was
host
like,
me.
I said,
I
let
be
me see.
calling him
I
host me
can't.
so much. I be trying to type that. Okay, Gus Smoke.
I cannot.
I'm
If
gonna
I'm
you take
just
the
type.
like,
I hope he still got it up. I saw it's like from like a couple of days ago. I said, look at this motherfucker, man. But it's part of their reality,
Remember
and
where the cow.
you get that shit. You have
Like
to see.
how would
Wait a
somebody know
minute.
where the couch was
He
anyway?
showed did.
No,
Somebody's
because
not in
look,
your
And he
house. You
said,
in your
no,
and he
house.
said,
because
laugh,
he
laugh.
studied that picture because he was mad. And
He said
listen,
he
did you see it? I saw the community post. I said, "Look at this boy. Let me see what the fuck this motherfucker got going. He been awfully quiet." And I was like, I said, dude.
oh hell.
It's
Why he moving
crazy.
so fast with the camera though? Because he ain't supposed to be in there. He done broken somebody's damn place. He ain't supposed to be in there. He moving too fast.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
Is he so?
listen,
Oh
I
wait.
didn't even watch. I saw the head, and I was like,
Oh, he just
nigga.
playing music.
I said,
That's some old goofy ass shit. That shit is goofy.
this motherfucker had a model apartment or a model home, and this
Yeah.
And
like,
he said this where the couch was.
Yeah, right.
but
But who would why would anybody care? Nobody knows.
no,
Nobody's been in the house.
no, because he hopes that people like me and you, we see that and we clown him for it. That means, guess what? They saw my wall, they paid attention. The fraud is making a joke about my new couch's new home. I listen. I got my crack.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
unintentional drug dealers. That's what they be reaching for. That's why
Hmm.
they
New
when the community
couches.
walls don't work, the live streams that nobody goes to don't
I,
work.
I
Yeah.
think that they're wrapped up in that old. To me, it's like that old way of how people would get people to come to their channel on YouTube. Because that's kind of like what I see, like when I look at it. I'm gonna create controversy. I'm gonna create all this noise. I'm gonna create, and then so you're gonna leave from my channel, this person's channel, and shift to my. Everybody's gonna shift to my channel because they want
Hmm.
to see what's going on over there, and that really hasn't been happening because people don't really need to do that. I mean, it's like I don't interact with any of those channels. When I say I'm not interested, I'm not interested. They don't pop up for me. They're not in my algorithm. I don't unless. And so what's his name was Brixton was laughing at me because Brixton says, "Oh, like Clark never knows what's going on," because I'm always asking Divine, like, what's going on, right? Or I'll
Yeah.
put question marks in the comments. He said, Clark never knows what's going on. I said, I don't. I'm like, I got things to do.
Right. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
See, DC, look, he got you. Fell for it. You fell for it, DC.
Right. TC say,
That's when he's like, yeah, right. CC, DC.
he said, look, the fraud
We're
walking
unintentional
through the
drug dealers, man.
woods, hoping to
You
knock
know,
all
and
my
I,
neighbors.
yeah. So that's what I think about, like when I see them creating a lot of controversy and stuff like that because they want people to leave and come to their channel. I mean, and there was a time when that would happen,
No,
but like after,
no.
like I mean, he did that big crash out and the AAF and the this and telling people not to come to his channel and all that kind of stuff. I was like
Oh, he
done
didn't
with
mean
all.
that. No, 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 no.
I was, but what I'm
He's
saying is,
screaming.
I was
He's
done with all
hoping.
that.
Yeah, no, but
Mm-mm.
he's hoping for the
Like,
opposite.
listen,
He's screaming that out because he's hoping
Yes,
for the opposite.
yeah.
He
I mean,
really
he came
wants.
back this time, but when he came back this time, when he did the whole meta thing, when he kept saying that, you see, nobody was going over there because he said, "Don't come to my channel."
But see that he called himself using reverse psychology. He
Yeah,
knows
please.
nobody coming. He knows nobody was coming. He was hoping by him saying that you guys will
Yeah,
feel bothered and
yeah,
let me go see
yeah,
what they're talking about.
yeah. I
he
was
was
like,
playing. He was playing on your petty spirit. That's what he was trying to do.
I did not
See,
go over there. I think I
no,
went over there one time, and I
no.
remember somebody was oh my God, somebody was spamming his chat like crazy. And I don't know if it was AAS, I don't know who the hell it was. And I said like, oh my gosh, why are they spamming your chat like that? And he acted like he like didn't know like what it was, and he didn't have a. And I was like, and then they said, what? They said something about me in the chat. I don't remember like what it was. And I said, okay, well, if you don't care about it, I don't care about it. I care about it less. And then I just left and I never went back. I
No,
was like,
but it's him playing on your pet. When they do that, they playing on your petty spirit. Because if I say,
uh-huh.
y'all scared to come over here, they hoping your
Mm-mm.
petty spirit comes out, and you're like, well, fuck that, I'll pull up. Like, nah,
Yeah. That's what they like when Stephanie and all them people been over there. I was like, you guys been over on that panel? I was like, I am not. No, no way in hell.
And
You couldn't
then
pay me to go over there.
And then the crazy part about it, the first thing they say, talking about a blackout and telling people not to come over there. You guys
I'm
never
so
heard me
sick of
say
hearing that
not
shit,
to go.
man.
That
We don't
Like,
wasn't,
even do that.
but that's
We
the
don't even do
narrative they
that
want to
type
put
of
out
shit.
there. Yes,
Yeah,
but
we
that
I
we
was,
don't
mean,
even do that.
we could
yeah.
listen. We couldn't do that if we want. I don't understand.
You can't stop
Well,
people
I mean,
from
I get
going
it.
wherever they want to
I
go, but
get it. I
Yeah.
get it.
yeah,
But it helps. It helps them cope with the
yeah,
lack of support.
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
You
right.
yeah,
would think
Right.
that I or anybody else could have the power to
yeah.
Mhm.
tell people, and they would actually listen to not go to your show.
Exactly.
But it
Mhm.
helps
That
them.
like, what sense does that make?
Now
No,
Unc
it
got
makes
all this
sense in this.
money.
Like,
He done put all his
yeah,
money behind the
unpaid
homosexual.
everybody. It
For
helps them
all,
rationalize. It's how you cope with your own failures.
yeah.
Oh man.
And
Mm,
I
mm,
can take it
mm.
take it a step further. Like, the glitter god Stefan. For years,
Mhm.
it was
God.
drama and slander and tricks. They
Mhm.
was holding
Mhm.
me back. They was hating on me, and that was never the case. But it helps you rationalize your own
Mhm.
failures. Why my show wasn't taking off? Why my channel wasn't taking off? Because they was holding me back.
Mhm.
You know
Wow.
that's how you rationalize it. Like,
Yeah.
I can't help that people like Keeper's content more than somebody else's content. I
Mhm.
can't
Mhm.
I can't control that. People like where they like going. Like, you can't,
Exactly.
and some
Mhm.
of
But
those.
and around here, like when I go into those other channels, I'm not saying that the people in those other spaces are not intelligent, but it's kind of weird. Like I was in King Roman's chat today, right? He had a live chat, and he has this thing that he does where he opens up the thing. He has a phone number, and people call in, and they can sound off, right, on whatever the content creator was. Because there's something with him and Shakem, like whatever. And let me tell you something. People were calling in, and it
Yeah.
was very interesting. But I was reading the chat. It was so funny. I was reading the chat, and there was somebody in the chat who was talking about over here because they were like, oh, well, Shakem came from like the sector and how they lied on Kip and they did this and they did that and I'm saying
Mm.
and I said I didn't know who the person was. I'm like, I wonder if that was
Oh
Stefan, but I
wow.
had no idea. And they kept going on, but nobody in the chat was paying attention to what they were typing. But it was
Mhm.
very interesting because they were like writing like these big paragraphs of like of stuff because it's like the same thing. But the bottom line is that the same thing that we were saying is now like the same thing that people were saying. Like, look, this kid needs help. I mean, he's not a kid. You know what I'm saying? He needs help. He's doing this. Da, 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 da. Now they're saying he's homeless. It's all these different things that's been going on. But it was just very interesting. And I said, well, that's kind of a nice concept per se to have. And he didn't interject on any of the phone calls. He just let people call in and say like what they needed to say about the content creator. And then like the chat was doing like its own thing. I was like, wow, that's kind of like fascinating. But at the same time, and let me tell you something, they were like he came on and in less than 15 minutes, there were 1,000 people in that chat.
Oh
A
wow.
thousand. And I'm saying
Mhm.
to myself, like, but it's like, how did they get all caught up in this negative? You know what I'm saying? That's what I was thinking. I was like, wow. I mean, I was in the thing, I was in the clouds, I wasn't in the chat, but
Mhm.
I was
Some
like,
people is background noise. Some people listen.
oh man.
Some people are. It's like watching. I mean, you can't. I look at the beef sector like this, and it is any other sector in quote unquote black, YouTube. If you can listen and watch a Married to Medicine, a Love and Hip Hop,
Mm-hmm.
you can be in these sectors. It's the
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
same. It's the same shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
A bit of positivity, but it's we here for the fuck shit. And
Yeah.
The only thing
Yeah.
about our sector, they don't have no changing storylines. I mean, they just redundant.
well,
Mm-hmm. So they don't want to have any changes
no,
storyline.
they don't
It's all
listen.
about them.
You can't have. I don't want to be on my cocky shit.
You can be in your
I
cocky
don't
shit. It's your show.
I don't want to be on my cocky shit, but when the talent leaves, What do you know for?
Hello. Exactly. Because they were so upset with you. They were so upset with Ray. They were on and on and on and on. I'm like, okay, well, where's your original content?
Yeah, that's what I've
Like,
Where
been
is
saying.
like
your original content? Where
Now
is it?
you got full control now. You got control.
And still doing the same shit that they've been doing before.
Yeah,
they
let
can't
us
they
see
can't
something.
provide you. They can't. They
Remember,
can't.
Corey used to always say, "Show me some, man. Show me something."
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
He showed us shit.
Mhm.
Oh Jesus! Like the jokes just write
Exactly.
themselves. Like
Exactly. And they're like, eh, like, well, I feel sorry for Carrie Ann. Oh, well, I like Carrie Ann. And I was like, you men are fucking kidding me right now.
No,
Like,
that's because they see Triggs is public enemy number one. So the
sorry.
women are the handmaidens of Triggs. So anybody that's going after anything connected to Triggs, they cool. They're all right.
oh man, and Triggs is not even active.
Right. That's the thing. Because remember, I got on the panel
Exactly.
and I
Exactly.
was just asking Triggs, like, because of course, people, we know, guys, we miss y'all going live. You know what I'm saying? It was something to do. It was different. We never know what the show was going to entail.
We were
What
consistent. That's what
it
you
was.
meant.
Yes, yeah. Because,
It's
oh
just
man,
an unoriginal.
because y'all know I work late in the week, so y'all was
Right, right,
me through my
right.
y'all was carrying me through my work day. Shit.
Listen, we
Now I
were.
be I be at I be at work looking at my phone like, damn, ain't
I
nobody
know Keeper be
live.
like, you got me through my shift.
Right,
I
ain't
mean, we put
nobody
effort. We
live.
put effort
That's some
into it because we
bullshit.
couldn't. I couldn't. And my thought process. Now I can't speak for Triggs, but my thought process was I gotta be able to give y'all the latest bullshit in a different fashion than
Yeah.
just okay, I'm just gonna play this and see what they say. Like, okay, let's really break it down and diagnose what we're seeing. Okay, let's throw a little comedy in here and whatever. But what do you have? What do you have left? Um,
Yeah.
from and I say from that side because the House of Drama, I like what those ladies are doing. Um, I like the direction other people are going. Just when you working with talentless motherfuckers, they can't put a show together.
Mhm. Mhm.
Like
Listen, they don't even try though. That's just the
they
thing.
can't. No, it's
They
a
don't
fear.
even try. When
Because
you have that one guy who can go through like every, that's why that one night when he came on Divine's panel. I mean, I know Divine's pretty cool about everybody coming to her panel. Cause I was like, I said, what are you doing over here? I said, like, are you streaming our shit? Right? I was like, oh.
right.
He said, no, 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 I'm not streaming nothing. Like, who's this? Who is this? I was like, because when he was on, I think Mikey's show, I think YN came and told, and I don't even know what his other channel is, but he was streaming the stuff live. He came on the panel and he was causing all this disruption, but he was streaming it live on his channel.
Well, that's he's a chaos agent.
Who was doing that? What's his
DNA,
name?
DNA, DNA.
DNA. Oh, look at me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but,
DNA. Okay.
but I mean, what do you have? Let's see. When you look at the landscape, and it's not that because it's that fear factor. Like people, they think people are not going to receive it the same, and you got
Hmm.
to listen. You have to be okay with that. If you really about
Yeah.
putting out content, you got to be like, okay, man, this may not get the viewers, or the live people in the chat, but if you got to stand on like, okay, this is something different. I'm gonna do it. Whatever. Like
Hmm.
I don't
That's
see him be
pretty
like,
much
yeah, man, I got 5 people in
that's
my chat. I don't give a shit. It can just be one or none.
Yeah.
yeah,
And
that's
then
pretty
you
much where I'm at because guys, I've been wanting to pivot for a long time now.
do
I,
it.
I'm kind of like stuck on where to start exactly because I have so much information to put out, and I just
Start.
Hmm.
kind of just
Start.
stuck on where to start. Well, y'all, my niche is indigenous, talking about indigenous,
Hmm.
First
you
thing
know,
come to your mind, do it. I'm listen. I'm telling you. Uh,
and
and this is what I tell all my graduates from the House of Drama. Just do it.
Yeah.
You can't don't overthink it.
Yeah.
Um, just and eventually you'll find your own groove with it. Like, okay, I want to
Yeah.
talk about this, and I'm gonna put it out, and I'm gonna follow it up with this,
Yeah.
and this kind of go off of feel. It's no blueprint to how you want to present the content.
Mhm.
And as you more you do it, you get better at it. You tweak this, you tweak that. Okay, cool. People are really feeling this part of the indigenous stuff. They like the short form over the long form. But
Mhm.
the hardest part is actually your first step and
Yeah.
actually
Yeah.
doing it. That is
I
the
think
hardest part.
I think I'm overthinking it. I think I'm putting
Yeah, it
too much
happens.
pressure on myself as far as like I'm thinking about people in the sector, how are they going to receive it as opposed to me just doing it. You know what I
Just
mean?
No,
do it because, quite
Because
frankly, it's not about even the people. The people in the sector who are interested in that stuff will be there, and then you will bring the other people who are also interested in that stuff. Because I don't know that I can say that I've seen a lot of stuff about indigenous, but then I haven't gone looking for it.
right, because I have a whole nother channel set up for it, but I
Mhm.
was like, Dad, do I really want to start another channel? This channel is pretty much, got a few subscribers, and
Mhm.
I know I
take
could
take
flip
them
it.
take them with you.
Yeah,
Take.
I know.
Let me tell you something. When I was getting what they used to call, I used to call it the corporate space off. I
Mhm.
was I was picking and choosing because like I was like, okay, I know people who are interested in this stuff. Let me start there and let it be what it's gonna be. And even with that channel, the times when you wouldn't see me in chat rooms, I was in like these like tuber chats and all of that, like
Mhm.
follow for follow and sub for sub.
Mhm.
Like I was okay. Let me network with other motherfuckers,
Mhm.
and
Mhm.
try to grow the channel and look at different people for content. Like,
Yeah.
but don't listen.
I think I'm
I
getting a
went.
lot of that now. I got a lot of Chinese people on my videos and shit talking about full watch and all this old shit. I'm like, who are you?
Well, I
Where
mean,
the
as
damn
long as
people?
as long
Where the damn people
as
coming from?
I mean,
I
but
said,
you got
posted
you
my
gotta you
video.
gotta
Who are
do
these
it. Like
people?
the first key,
They're throwing you
the
out in
first
the algorithm.
yeah, first step is doing it, and like
Mhm.
put
Then I'm
put
like, do,
energy
do they
into it.
are they expecting me to sub to them? I don't want all them damn
I
No,
mean, like when you
subscribers.
I
into
don't
those
think. I
like
don't think so. I don't think
some people
so.
like that.
Because
Some people they have stuff like that for it.
sub
Like
for sub.
yeah,
Mm.
there's like these like people hold
But they
like
say
these
that that doesn't really work, though. Does that really work? Because they say that
I
that doesn't
mean
really work.
it
I
gets
don't
you
know.
subs, but it doesn't get you watch time.
Yeah, I don't want
Right,
that.
Like
right, right. Yeah, yeah,
you
Right.
yeah.
wanna you
Now
wanna
I
kind
get
of go
that's
ahead.
what I'm missing, watch time.
Mhm.
I'm missing watch time hours.
Okay. I'll
You
go
That's
and
gotta
what I
watch your
get
miss.
stuff.
your you gotta get your like subs is cool and it's part of the equation. But
Mhm.
the hardest thing is getting watch time hours.
Watch
Like
stuff.
Yes,
having
yes.
like you because like getting subs is easy.
Mhm.
Hmm.
But getting people to like actually
I keep
tune
her. I'll
in
go
and
and watch some of your stuff.
play.
I'll go give you some watch hours.
I
I
mean, but
think I need to go live more on that channel. You say what
Mhm.
drama?
I mean, like you can get like watch hours. Of course, with the long form, that's a shortcut to getting some watch hours. But like ingratiate yourself in those spaces where people do that kind of stuff,
Hmm.
like the indigenous content. Like let that be the algorithm for that channel. Like on
Yeah,
my
yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I'm
my
trying
Mhm.
to do.
sports
Yeah.
channel, like
Mhm.
it's no sector sub, none of that shit.
Mhm.
It's a lot of sports channels, highlights, and like that's what or politics. That's what that
Mhm.
channel is for. And
Mhm.
I ingratiate myself with certain people over there,
Yeah.
and try to build it. But the
It takes
first
time.
step is doing it, and
Yeah.
don't be stressed. And like once you start doing it and you feel comfortable with people, like hey, hey, I do a show on Sundays. Come through, like, like,
Right.
come through. We having a
And
discussion.
then you use that channel. I mean, on that channel, you watch all the indigenous stuff because that's what's going to also put it in the algorithm and watching that stuff as
Yeah,
well.
that's what I have to do. I'm gonna have to start
Yeah, brother, I'll
separating.
be up here for a minute, man. Ain't in no rush, man. This is this the long show of the week. The
Uh,
long show. We ain't doing
I'm
no
so
7 hours,
tired.
man. We ain't doing no seven. Got me all the way fucked up. I don't see how cats be doing that shit.
Uh,
More power
I can
to
only I can
Yeah,
only put it.
Mikey and I did that, but you know what? It was just me and him. It was so funny. It was just me and him on the panel, and I think there was only like two other
I missed
people.
that. What day was
And I,
that? Was that
the
like Thursday or
It was like
Friday?
last week. Yeah, but you know what? I
Yeah.
was chatting with him. I was playing my game. I had a little block game that I was playing. And we were chatting. I wasn't even like looking at the time. It was so funny. And then he was like showing these little videos and like, these little quotes, and they were just going on like chatting about it. And people were like, "Oh my god, like you guys did it." Everybody keeps talking about it.
Yeah.
It
Oh
wasn't
yeah.
any.
That's like, cause Mike is a sweetheart. That's like
It
one
wasn't
of
planned or
the panels.
anything.
I kept
Yeah.
saying, "Okay, Mikey, I'm about to jump down." He like, "Okay, wait a minute, wait. Watch this. What do you think about this? What do you think about this?"
Right.
I said,
Right.
"Okay, you don't want me to leave. Okay, I'll stay a little longer." He's something else.
So I was like, yeah, we were just chatting about stuff and life and therapy and the girl and the this and the that and the kids and the.
The
I'm like,
only
okay,
thing with Mikey is like when he's on some panels, it's like he's got to just slow down just a little bit, because
yeah.
it's like he can get a thought. He don't care who's talking or what's being said. Wait,
I
did I
know,
say
right?
something? Hey, get up there. And I'm like, Mikey, wait a minute, wait.
He messes up the flow. He messes
Yes.
up the flow of thought because
And
I
he
know he
be,
does that to Ray a lot. Ray be like, "What? I'm just trying to get my thought out." Like,
yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
but yeah.
Yeah, he be want, yeah. Mike is funny though. He,
Oh, it's hilarious. He was like,
Okay,
"Oh,
ladies, keep your panties on.
oh
Somebody
Lord,
coming back. Hold
civil
on,
fries,
bring them to the
civil
stage.
fries
no,
on his way up.
Stop
no,
it.
brother of a certain age,
Stop.
brother.
Stop.
Hello,
Civil
brother.
fries.
What's good? What's
An-
good?
Another brother. See, the two brothers are
No,
on.
Mr. Suave. Suave. Hello, ladies.
Suavemente.
Hey,
What's up, brother?
I just came up to encourage Keeper and Clark too. I want to encourage y'all to
Thank you.
do that thing y'all want to do.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
Uh,
will.
Marky
I
got
know.
to come get her feet wet. I already got my feet wet. I got two channels.
right. So,
Right.
so I was gonna say
I only have one. I only have one. Hmm.
for your indigenous content, you could like Drum was saying, go into those spaces
Yep.
No, I'm
link up
Yep.
with them
already
and talk to
no. I'm
them.
already amalgamated in that whole community. That's my
Hmm.
community.
So now
Yeah.
do you go up like on
I'm in
panels or
it
do
in a
you,
big way. No, I'm in the chat and do super chats a lot, and
Hmm.
I'm in Discord.
Hmm.
So yeah, no. I've been in that community for about like 8 years now.
Okay. Oh,
okay.
This
fantastic.
past due. You past due, damn it. Come on, twin.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, this is not
Come on.
like learned knowledge. I already the stuff I already knew. You know what I mean?
Right.
But I
But your
like being
audience
in.
don't know that. That's
Yeah,
how you
that's
got to look
true.
at it. Your audience. You can't
Hmm.
assume your audience got the same level of knowledge on anything like you do. Like
Hmm.
for example, beautiful. Beautiful will come to the sports show and don't know shit about football, but was willing to
Hmm.
learn. Like
Yeah.
Yeah,
people will come and sit and listen to whatever you got going on. As long
yeah.
as you can keep them interested. I hit
Hmm.
him with
Not
dark
only
cat.
that, not only
Yeah.
that though,
But
even if
also
they're
too,
critical.
keeper, and I think too that that stuff has nothing to do with this space. I think that stuff is that space is that own separate space, and if you want to share it with some of the people here to come, because what you don't
Hmm.
want is people to come in disrupting your space.
Yeah.
Right. That's
Put
that's
You know
rules
I
what
on
I'm
that
think
saying?
shit.
I think that may
Yeah.
be my one of
Um,
my concerns right there.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
that's
No.
the reason I made the whole
Now
other channel.
be careful.
Well,
Yeah.
Be
you
careful.
know how YouTube unfolded how she had her other thing, and
Right.
Yeah.
that didn't, we knew when we went over there that we wasn't, what I'm saying, we wasn't
Yeah.
gonna be doing what we was
Oh, let
doing.
me tell you something. Church
Yeah.
Nelly was not
She said
playing,
something.
honey. Church
Yeah.
Nelly
Oh no.
was
Well,
Church
you
Nelly
Always want to
was
come in
guys,
the door
clock
with
your
a super
ass.
chat.
Well, you
I just
guys
come in
know
the
me
door with
by
a super
now.
chat.
I would kick your ass out in a
That's
minute.
what you got to do.
Not talking about
Ah,
you
set
Yeah,
guys.
your
Y'all know,
parameters.
y'all know me. I will no. You get block
Mhm.
their ass.
yeah, bye.
That's what you got to do, though.
Bye bye.
You don't
You
lose
know what
no
I
sleep.
mean?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's what you got
no.
to do.
Yeah,
And
I
you
don't
know,
play
like
that.
I ain't
Especially
never.
when I'm kicking knowledge. Like when I'm saying when I'm putting out
Mhm.
tidbits, or I'm kicking some knowledge. I no, don't play in
Mhm.
my space
Mhm.
like that.
You
Yeah.
got to do
Yeah.
that though. You got to do that. You know, like I ain't never really did sector content, but y'all still come over there. So it
Right.
ain't. It's
Right.
not the people that want to. That's gonna. They're gonna do just all for the love. Like, oh, it's keeper. Let me see what she got going on. And then the
Mm-hmm.
ones that are interested will stay. And but you build your own community anyway. You'll find your tribe, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
You talking about
Mhm.
indigenous people, you're gonna find your
Mhm.
tribe.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be more meaningful to you. And the other thing is, whatever people doing and whatever information people are giving, you have a unique voice, so they haven't heard it from your point of view yet.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was
Right.
gonna say, because it is regurgitated information for the most part.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I haven't heard it.
I
I
just
ain't
put a
heard it.
little
me
Me
I,
neither.
well, I've been doing it for so long. I've been studying this since I was, that picture, that's my great grandmother. So,
Okay. Wow.
and she passed when I was 12 years old. So, I mean,
Mhm. Mhm.
this is all in my family. So,
Mhm.
it's not like I'm foreign to any of this. So that's why I guess I'm taking for granted that maybe other people know a little something. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
No,
Right.
we don't know Jack. Twin, we don't know shit.
Yeah.
Mhm. But
But
like,
I
that,
don't,
but keeper
yeah,
too. I had left a note on Raw's show about that we had the other day, and
yeah.
there's a black guy on YouTube. His name is Dr. Joel Breville. I think it's Breville. Dr. Joel Breville. And he does this
How you spell
YouTube
that?
short.
Joel, Joel.
Joe E.L. I think it's Brevell.
Okay.
And I'm telling you something, he puts out all these shorts about blackness and how
Mm-hmm.
this whole color thing it was constructed. Right,
Mm-hmm.
just exactly what Raw was talking about, and
Yeah.
how like there were people who came up with these like varying degrees of what's black and what's this and what's that because it was all done like from medical. It's very interesting, and he
Yeah.
because the first time I started watching him, he had talked about how there are a lot of like the medical things that are in place that weren't built with black people in mind. So like when they go and they're doing like these certain tests or these certain things, how it reads a different way because it's very fascinating. Yeah,
Okay. I'll check them out. Dr.
yeah.
Joel. Right.
Young guy too. Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And
Mm-hmm.
and and FYI, I just I open up another tab. I look up indigenous information. That's what I typed in there. I mean, it's
Mhm.
loads of stuff here. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you
Mhm.
can definitely, you know, I see a lot of shorts. I see so there's so many avenues you can go through.
Yeah.
Come on now.
Yeah.
I put up
Yeah.
a few shorts on my channel. I got a few shorts up there.
On the keeper one.
keep
Under keeper one.
Okay. Okay.
Mm,
I'll go and watch and give you
keep
some
it lazy.
action.
yeah.
Oh.
Not
I'll say it. I'll
necessarily
say the quiet part
dib-
out loud. Oh,
dibbling and
she's
dabbling,
lazy.
not
She
huh?
I'm
lazy.
sorry.
She lazy.
You say what?
Keep
She's
it
lazy.
lazy. Keep it
You
lazy.
say
I'll say the quiet
I
part out
just
loud.
I could do it. I just, when I get off work, I be like, oh, I'm off finally. I just be want to chill. I don't want to
Yeah.
think too hard.
Yeah.
I really don't want to do shit, but that's almost impossible, because you got to do things while you're off work.
But
But
it'd
Yeah.
be easy work for you because you got the information. You don't have to
Yeah.
construct. So you just got to figure out what format you want to do it. You got the info.
Yeah. She got the
I'm
stuff.
working on I was working on a video to drop right now, and I'm 12 minutes in. I wanted to try to make it I wanted to try to make it like about 30 minutes so I could drop it as a premiere.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
So that's what I'm doing. Just
Well,
Now,
listen, I can't do that. Whoo, Lord,
what's
it took
that?
like the first video I ever like tried to put together from like
Mhm.
my sports. It took me like fucking 4 days to do that shit.
was it the editing? What was
Man,
it?
I was recapping or previewing the season for like 2023 or some shit like that, and I was like,
Mhm.
I had all these clips, and I was like, I got to do the
Yeah.
voiceovers. I said, I'm never doing this shit again.
I feel that way. It's
But
a
But
lot.
what I
drama,
do,
cause drama.
I do tend to take the lazy route sometimes. I'll go and find something that's saying, I'll go find somebody else that's saying pretty much exactly what I want to say.
Mhm.
And I'll just, record them and stick it in there.
Mhm.
Sometimes I use the video or sometimes I just use the voice. You know what I'm saying? It
Mhm.
depends.
But see, I didn't.
But
Why nobody
but
was around to help me with it? I could have did that instead of wasting 4 days. I
yeah,
spoke.
like I don't right now I don't have any voiceover in this 12-minute so far. I don't have any voice. I was thinking about adding a little bit because it's, I think I want to read a little bit and
Mhm.
and but we'll see. I'm just putting it together. But the thing is, I'm all over the place and I don't want it to be messy. I don't want to just be damn, she all over the place, and that's kind
Right.
of going
Take your
I'm
time. Take
I'm
your
because I
time
have
and
too
put
yeah.
something out.
I'm gonna make it. I'm
Like,
gonna
damn.
give you a suggestion. I know a lot of people are against or don't feel funny about
Thank
AI.
you, Seven. Mm-hmm.
You can use it to format, not to you already have the information, so you can feed even a free version of Chat GBT and say, could you format or give me good, here's what I want to talk about. Give me 10 bulletin points.
Bullet
And then
points.
you can all you're gonna do is riff off of the bulletin points. You know what I'm saying? You're not
Mhm.
they're not
That's a
writing
good
it for you.
idea.
They're just
Mhm.
I
giving you
Build
never
you a
direction.
script.
used.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
like
Yeah,
building
never
a
build me
script.
tried
yeah,
Yeah.
that.
build me a script and you
Mm-hmm.
want it to flow like this. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
You just prompt it, real specific
Oh,
with your
Divine
Mhm.
don't came
information.
up.
Okay.
Where the fuck you been, Divine? I'm just
It's
fucking.
fine. So
Good.
drama. I want to ask you because I was thinking about you, and I don't know your other channel, but I said you probably talked about this. So what did you? Because I'm switching up for a little bit. The Shamor, whatever his name is, the Shamor
Shawarma.
Moore,
Yeah,
Shamor. Yeah. Did you talk about that on your show?
yeah. I started out yesterday's show with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Snow Bunny forever.
Mm,
Yeah, his career is done.
mm,
He won't coach college football ever again. No,
yeah.
no.
That's
He,
fucked up.
well, I mean,
I mean, like what? I mean, like what he did. I'm not that he won't coach ever again.
no, it's
But
well, here's the part that he messed up at. It wasn't the fact that you got caught cheating and you was taking care of the side piece financially by boosting her pay 55%. It's
mhm,
the fact that you got out, well, before you went in, the news got out, you got fired, investigations coming. There's no criminal charges involved at this
mhm,
point. Now
mhm,
I don't scare my wife. And trust me, she'll be divorcing him in the near future, ready to get
mhm,
the bag. Um, then I went and broke into the side piece house and threatened
mhm.
to kill myself. Now we got the law involved. Whereas
Yeah.
you was gonna get your ass kicked in the court of public opinion. Like you wouldn't be the first black man professional coach to get caught up messing around with a white woman in
Mhm.
sports. You wouldn't have been the first. Amy Doka, who was the head coach of the Boston Celtics, got caught up
Ugh,
messing around with the president's
I know,
team.
right?
Right.
Ugh.
But now he's head coaching of Houston Rockets. Like I said, nothing criminal involved. It looks
Mhm,
unsavory to people, and that's why they had
mhm,
to remove him. Well,
mhm.
but he went. Then you double down on it. You get out of jail, and now we finding out. You first person you contacted was the Instagram model. Okay,
Mhm.
like is this? It's total crash out. Probably the worst
He's
I've
weird.
seen.
It's like, what is
Yeah,
he thinking? Yeah. I'm
yeah.
like, what is going on in his mind?
And who is that
Mhm.
again?
His name is Sharon Moore. He was
Sharon. Yeah,
yeah, he
I
was the
wasn't
head
saying his
coach
name
of
right.
head coach of University of Michigan.
Michigan.
You know,
Yeah.
Oh,
guy
okay.
got caught up with us, messing around with a staffer.
Yeah.
She was making 50K. He started, knocking down them walls, and all of a sudden her pay jumps to about 6 figures.
Mhm.
No,
You
he's
know,
married. She's married. It's
Oh,
crazy.
wow.
But
yeah.
they're saying now like that because I heard something yesterday where like some of the players are saying that he was set up. Did you hear
Well,
that?
some of the players are saying he was disappointed. I don't look at it as it's no the setup part is I can see, well she was being extra friendly with him and that's
Mhm.
how she, blah 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 how that relationship formed.
Mhm.
That part right there is not the part that's messing him up. It's the fact that
Right. He
you
broke into the
crashed
house.
out. Yeah, you crashed out after the fact where the police had to
Yeah.
get involved. Then you get out of jail instead of saying, you know what, let me get my shit together, let me stay low key. Uh,
Mhm.
no, what I'm gonna do? Let me hit up the OnlyFans model who's now running her mouth online. Um, Listen, it's about to get real nasty for dude because I'm pretty
Mhm.
sure that
Mhm.
wasn't the only chick he was messing around with because you seem like you got kind of a snow buddy fetish.
He's got a type. Yes, he has a type.
Mm, mm,
You
mm.
He
got a snow
definitely has
buddy.
a type.
You got a snow buddy fetish that you just have not got it out of your system, and like it's gonna be bad. Like the wife is
You should
playing
listen
her
to
part
Omar. He
now.
should
Like
listen to Omar. Consciousness before cookies.
Y'all know what? I was looking at something. It was some movie or something I was looking at from the 60s or 70s. And
That's
the man, he called the white woman a snow bunny. I said, that's where Umar got that shit from.
it, of
Mhm.
course.
Thinking he didn't, created the damn
Created
term.
it, right? But
Nothing, nothing original about dude.
Nothing new under the
I am
sun.
like, how is it that you're making this millions of dollars and you have no sense of focus? Like all of that now is gone under the bridge. I was like, oh my gosh.
yeah,
Crazy.
that's what's so sad about it. Like, dude, you
Mhm.
didn't have to you didn't have to crash out. Yes, it's embarrassing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, even if it was you was on the local news and nobody really knew you, if it came out of her
Yeah.
family, yeah, it's embarrassing. But like, dude,
Mm.
I'm not kicking in the side piece's door. Like, I still have
Yeah.
an opportunity to bounce back from this.
Right, but
Like, it may
isn't
take
she
me a while.
married? So why did he go? Isn't she married with and with the kids? So why did he go to her house? She's not single.
It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant.
No,
It's
no, no. I'm
irrelevant.
just
Why would you go?
asking.
That might
Yeah,
be
no,
that that
nobody knows.
that
Like we
Yeah,
might
because
get
be the
she's
there,
not
other
sing.
house.
like
Yeah, because she's not a single woman. That's what I was thinking.
But that might
you
be the
blaming
other house.
her.
That's the outside house.
I mean,
I
but
don't
no, he
know.
broke
You know
in.
how they have a
He
meeting
broke.
place. They have a
Yeah,
house where they eat, maybe.
I mean, but you get there and you didn't do anything to her. You threatened to kill yourself. But what the fuck is going on?
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
What?
the crash out. Yeah, that was. He didn't threaten her. He
yeah. He
broke
threatened to kill
in.
him.
Yeah, he threatened to kill himself. Like he didn't.
Oh
Mm,
Lord. Oh, so he
Yeah,
just a
that's what I'm
little
saying. Keep
different.
like, yeah, it's like the crash
mhm.
out is real.
He
Like
ain't
I've
Yeah,
never
seeing
seen
yeah.
nothing like
nobody,
that.
period. That's why she got six figures out of this dummy.
Well, he obviously was blinded, slightly blinded,
Slightly
No, he
blinded,
was just
slightly
dumb.
blinded, and
Just
blinded by the
dumb.
light.
And then a brother. No, he was dumb. She got six figures and he gonna kill himself?
Yeah,
well, I
Cause they
think
got caught.
that was more like trying to get
Sympathy.
some sympathy because I'm not saying that I'm
I
not
killed
maybe
myself.
a couple of maybe a brother or two that I know might have got blinded like that, and so I'm not saying I am
Right,
you know
right, brother. But okay, this is me. I'm a woman, and I'm
Wait a minute.
looking at
What
this, right? So
what's
I'm
his name
thinking,
again? I gotta see this chick.
sure,
What's his
sure, I don't know, Sharon Moore.
I'll type it in the chat.
She's something more. But when I first saw it, I thought it. I said when I was watching something, and like I get like breaking news stuff on my phone, right? So I saw the thing, and I thought it said Shamar Moore, so I didn't click on it, right? I'm like, oh, what is he into now? And then I just didn't click on it. So like finally, when I went back and I saw the thing, I was like, what? You're this head coach. You're the first black coach of this place. You're making whatever $1 million a year. You have a guaranteed contract to make how many millions after you're married. You have the two kids, and then you're cheating on the job with the white chick when you know like your job has this clause of like employee whatever blah blah. And I'm like, 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 It's my brain couldn't. I couldn't wrap my brain around it because it's like you're smart and stupid at the same time.
But he wouldn't be the first, person to have
Oh,
all these
Oh,
things
okay.
that appear like,
I
what
see
I'm
what's happening.
yeah.
Yeah, I see what's happening here.
And now he gets nothing. And the
His
girl that he's
wife.
cheating with looks just like the girl that his wife. She looks just like his
No,
wife.
his wife. His wife is old now. She's looking old, and he's wrinkled and shit. And he wanted some new meat. He wanted some. He wanted a young thing.
You think his wife looks wrinkled?
This picture I'm looking at, she looks
Well,
scarred.
yeah,
I didn't care about
when you
that. I just
compare
saw that
her
they.
to the side chick, no, they're like you can tell the wife is a little older.
Okay.
She's around his age, and the staff. You can tell
Yeah.
the staff is a little bit young.
Yeah.
Like I said, him getting caught up wasn't the problem. When you
Yeah.
crashed out after the fact, it's like it
Yeah.
was
I
compound.
agree.
Like I mean, I get it going to the side piece. I was like, yo, baby, please don't tell my wife. But at this point, the news is out, bro. So
Yeah.
what are we begging for? Why I'm gonna kill myself? The damage is
Mhm.
done.
But the thing they were also saying to the fact
You're
was it the morning
all over
after
the
pill
news.
whatever the thing that he sent in the Uber because they were saying that that part wasn't verified. But who came up with that story?
I don't know.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I
you kind
mean,
of gotta let this stuff flesh out because a lot of time,
Yeah.
when the stories first come out, everybody's trying to get the scoop and put out shit,
Hmm.
put out their theories. But
Yeah.
I mean, like
So
money, status,
Mm.
good job, none of that. When you a crash out, none of that means anything. You know what I'm saying?
Lord, I don't know. Like,
Crash
mm-mm,
out is a crash out.
mm-mm.
I don't
Guy's
feel
gonna
sorry for
end.
his ass. I really don't. Like, dude, you got caught up. Take your licks like a man. You know, you could have fuck going to her house. I done went to a TV station. I need to make a public statement.
Mm-hmm.
I want to apologize for all the damage that I have caused my family, all the hurt I
Mm-hmm.
have caused my
Mm-hmm.
family. Um, please give us space as we work through this as a family. Um,
Yeah.
the end, and like leave it at that, bro. Like that's the only public statement you need to be making. The only thing you need to be doing after you're fired, bro. You're fired. She went and told. Now you're fired. What's the crash out
Mm-hmm.
for?
Mm-hmm.
I think knowing that this is gonna be public and his life is quote unquote ruined. So he probably was like,
You got
want
caught
to.
cheating. You didn't break the law. Like,
Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah, I know, we love a good comeback story and, we like
can
to
you
see people
drama?
redeem
Can you share
themselves.
my screen? I'm sorry, brother.
yeah, I
And
Look
got
at that. Look at her.
that's Photoshop.
That's
Oh,
Photoshop.
Yeah,
uh,
that's Photoshop.
she's not that old.
No, that's
No,
the wife.
no,
That's
no,
supposed to be the wife. This
no.
the
That's a
girl
that's
here.
the
Go do the
The wife
next
is
hold
not
one.
on,
that old.
hold on. You got too many screen. Okay, so this is
Well, the pictures I saw of her, she didn't look that old.
okay, that's the
Now this
staff.
the girl he got caught with, right?
Yeah.
And now the other one is supposed to be his wife.
No, the other one. Listen, I'll explain.
That's Photoshop.
Yeah, that's
Thank God,
Photoshop.
cause I'm
This
about to
is
say, Lord.
this photo here is the one where the guy got caught at the Coldplay concert with the side piece, the white guy.
Oh,
uh,
that's
Uh-huh.
her.
Yeah.
Right, right, right.
oh,
That's
so
right.
they
That's
make
who she was.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
that's
Photoshop.
Photoshop.
Photoshop
they
happened.
making fun of that. Okay,
Yeah.
I
I
got
was
you.
about to say
Yeah.
she is funny looking. Okay.
Yeah, well, that's
She's
that's
cute.
that's the
That's why I was
staffer.
like, okay, I
Yeah,
get it.
Keep her.
Wow. Okay. Wow. Thought I was on to something.
no. I mean, you're not
Yeah.
too far off. I'm just gonna let you know that you're not too far off. No,
Mm-mm.
but yeah, this it's a wrap, bro. Like I said, you got caught cheating. Take your public hits as a man, and life goes on. You could have got another
Mhm.
job. Nobody's gonna touch
You
you.
know what I'm saying?
Now they're
Ooh,
gonna look to put him on some medicine because he a threat to himself. Talking about he gonna commit suicide.
listen, he be working at Walmart.
No,
Yeah, so
listen, give him about 5 years. If he don't go to prison, he'll be coaching somebody's high school football team. That's it.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
Yeah,
and that's a big follow, man. When you talking about where you was at, University of Michigan, one of the premier programs.
And he was the first black coach, right?
Didn't they have
Was
one
he the
before that?
was he the first black coach
No,
there?
I think he was the first black one.
Yeah,
Hold on.
Lord.
Who was the
Gee,
guy before him at
Hmm?
Michigan? Who was the guy before him at Michigan?
Okay, hold on.
Oh, I don't know.
Somebody don't came up here and they ain't saying nothing.
Hey, Seven.
Welcome to the
Hi.
show.
Hi.
Queen.
Hey, Londoner.
Yeah, you on the big screen.
Hello.
Hello.
Why am I on the big screen?
You by yourself,
Oh
baby.
Lord, she got that avatar up.
Yeah, you look
That's
stressed
her.
in your avatar. What's going
Yeah,
on?
that's her. That's that. Shit going
Yeah,
on
I'm
by her
stressed, but
avatar.
I'm very stressed, but me and John will talk. Don't worry. Mm.
Oh Lord.
Oh.
Oh Lord.
She's sending the bat signal. She's sending the bat signal. Sending
Yeah,
the bat signal.
we know that, Abby.
Yeah.
Hi.
Jesus, the house of drama never closes.
Like
Needs to close.
what's her name? Jay John say, how the hell are ya?
Right?
The house of drama needs to close, okay? It needs to keep the gates closed. Oh, wow, okay? Keep the gates closed.
Keep the gates closed.
Some people's applications have been denied. Don't worry about it.
Jesus Christ. This is happy place, okay? This is just like what's
Yeah,
happening?
you need a happy place.
It's going to continue to be the happy place. Don't worry about it. I'm not. This is the happy. Every place I'm at is a happy place. Fuck that shit. That's the mentality you gotta have.
Very true.
So what
Like
brings
Teresa
you
say,
up now? What do you want?
good vibes. What's going on, Seven?
No, and I was just listening in. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I just woke up and I just like I was red balling and shit, and I was like, oh shit, what's going on up in here?
Oh, we all over the place. We've been talking
We were just talking about football.
some of this, some of that, some of everything.
Oh,
I
oh,
had
that's
listened
good.
to
Random
drama
ish as usual.
what was drama saying earlier about how people they love us, they really love us, and they want
Uh-huh.
content, and I said bullshit.
Yeah,
I said, well, let me hit the ground.
had to draw out with that one. She was like, no.
Yeah, so we've been kind of all over the place. Yeah.
Okay.
Drama, would you like to reiterate your statement from earlier?
Yeah, well,
Chime in.
basically, yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
She missed a lot.
Well, basically, it's in a crazy kind of way. These people
Mhm.
care about you, and when I say they care about you, it's not the attention that you want, but they say your name and they mention you. They do stuff to get your attention and hope you say something in the chat or on a panel, or on your community wall. They need that because it lets them know, hey, I'm a person. She recognizes me, so they really care
Mhm.
about you. They miss when you don't go live. They miss when you're not on the panel. They miss when you're not in the chat.
Oh, okay.
They care about you in a weird way. It's weird as fuck.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the shit's normal. Once again, twin, I'm not saying it's normal.
Mm.
But as you saw on his wall, he really cares about you, knowing that he's got a new spot and a new couch location. I'm just saying he cares. He wants you to know that, hey, I'm correcting the deficiencies that you pointed out.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
I just want you to notice that. I'm just saying.
And I'm lost. I'm lost.
No, brother. I'm so Grimace, aka the Purple Man, put up on his community wall like he's got like a new home and new couch location. Like ain't this the new couch is like he did that on purpose because that is a talking point that Keeper has kind of brought to everybody's attention. He wants her to know that
Mhm.
I've upgraded.
Oh,
When you guys say I don't go outside, I'm gonna go out there and show you some trees and some hills. Like I want your attention. I need your attention. I need you to acknowledge me.
And I
Is
just
this
noticed
recently?
he
Yeah,
what
like
you
I
call
want to say, like in the past week or so.
Oh wow.
he tagged Photon and Pills. I just
For
noticed.
what?
I don't know. I don't know.
Um, um, I thought we were pivoting and leaving all of this behind and stuff. That's why we took
Yeah.
down all the lies and things.
No,
So what's what we doing?
we pivot to the next person. No, no, we're never going to pivot to new content. We just
Well, don't
pivot to the
blame
next
me for
person.
that shit.
But as
It's
Keeper says,
all drama's
it
fault.
says remodel home, but I don't think that's his home.
No,
I think it is a remodel home, but I don't think that is his home. But that's just my
that's
opinion.
his. No, he's showing it off like that's his home. That's why he
Yeah,
pointed out the couch.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
But that's
that's
just my opinion. It doesn't look like it.
Let me let me
Who knows?
he's moving up. He wants you to acknowledge him. He needs for you to acknowledge the progress. He needs it. He's going to
Moving
pivot.
on up to the east side.
I'm going
I
to
don't
pivot
know.
to Clark. I'm going to pivot to a brother of a certain age. I need you. I need you in my life.
Mm, sick.
I don't know.
Sick.
That's a kind of. I said it last night. It's a different kind of
okay.
love.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
that's like an abusive relationship.
Mm.
Well, you're abusing yourself. You know what? I got a
Yeah.
perfect example of what that relationship is. That I'm Martin and they're Lynn Whitfield.
Mhm.
You're not gonna leave me.
Mm.
I'm gonna beat myself with some oranges. You my man.
Okay. Now I can, yeah,
That's them.
okay, I can see that analogy.
Oh, that's funny.
Yeah. Okay.
That's them. That's them. Like, yo, baby, I don't want to be with you no more. I want to move on. You not.
That movie scared the shit out of me when I saw that back in the day. I
What
never looked at
movie?
her the same. Every movie she
Thin line
played in
between love
after
and
that.
hate. That's them.
Oh. Oh
They're Lynn
yeah.
Whitfield.
Hmm.
You're gonna acknowledge me as yours. You're gonna listen. I don't care
I don't think I ever saw that
what
movie.
it takes.
You are not moving on.
Lord is fuck.
Well, I won't be talking or mentioning
Oh, you
anything
know what?
about that.
You
Mm-mm.
know what?
Oh,
He may
Stop.
he may have a point. He
Mm-mm.
may have a point because I remember when
I
T
mean,
Pre
listen.
kept T Pre kept saying, I just didn't want you to mention me, you know,
Mhm.
and the other person never did respond to that.
Mhm.
They just kept talking about, you know, how they felt wounded or whatever.
Mhm.
No,
Mm-hmm.
you're not hearing what you're not, I'm thinking to myself while I'm watching this, so she's just really not going to respond to T Priest telling her,
She don't
don't
care.
include me in it. She's not.
Mm-hmm.
Right, but what
And
she did was she wrote you didn't see that she wrote those long, long texts because she claimed that she didn't listen to T-Priest's message. So you didn't listen to a message, but you were going to make a response. She sent them 4 long texts. You didn't see that?
well, I mean, she told her on a panel several times, face to face, and it's like I
Yeah.
never heard her to respond to her. I'm
No,
saying in
because she's
that
already
instance,
spreading
I'm
it out there that because she wants that to be out there that the T-Pre did this and T-Pre was harassing her and all that kind
Mm-hmm.
of stuff, and she didn't, and T-Pre didn't do all that kind of stuff, and she's not going to answer because she knows she's lying.
I mean,
Yep.
irregardless to the point, even if she was doing all of that, they were still talking, and I'm
Yeah.
asking not to include me in something.
Yeah.
Oh
Yep.
shit. My bad.
Oh, shit.
Oh, my bad.
All right, brother. All right, shit, twin.
Shit.
Oh,
I would look up and see that.
I know, right? Turned around and I saw these hands moving.
Uh, oh man, I I
oh
I want to
shit.
say poor Darrell, but it's like, oh man, that's so fucked
Oh,
up.
that was funny.
Damn, my bad, y'all. My bad.
Well,
My
I
bad.
gave my I gave my that yeah. I was looking down and I just looked up and saw him name. I said, "What the hell? Am I on the right channel?"
Oh Lord.
But
Beautiful, beautiful. Even
yeah,
got her
keep her.
mouth round. Hmm.
Yeah, she won't ever speak to it or anything like that because she
Yeah.
made up this whole narrative and storyline or whatever you want to call it.
Mhm.
Like TP was attacking her and she was threatening her and all of this stuff, and she can't speak on people. When has
Yeah.
that ever happened? When?
Yeah.
And she
Yeah.
kept on trying to mix in topics like and talking about cannibalism and I don't know what the other one was because I just don't care anymore. But she
Mhm.
tried to mix in topics like, oh, I want to talk about topics and she won't let me do it. That's a lie.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
lie. You are double talking while you're trying to tell us. Really, we've watched you.
Yeah.
No one has ever told you enough not to talk about anything. Nobody. So when somebody's telling you about their boundaries and say they just don't want to be involved in your argument with said person, you can't respect that all of a sudden. You've got an issue with that.
I need
And
my
you try
fix.
to give reasons. You try to
Mhm.
give reasons. Oh, but I tried to tell you what they were trying to do with with the duck with ducks in the end. You get what I'm saying? Like, what's that got to
Yeah.
do with anything? Just keep me out of it.
Right.
Yeah.
And she didn't respect that, so she made up some story that she was being threatened, and everyone's speculating like, what's going on here? Who's threatening you? Who are you talking to that's threatening you? Really?
Mhm.
But
And
she got her
in my
fix.
mind, my mind only came down to two people,
Yeah.
Mhm.
which I was
Got
really
her
far fetched, anyways.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was just
Divine is
yeah.
a drug
I don't.
dealer and don't even know it. You surprise her with that hit of you.
Oh
He needed a
shit!
fix.
God damn
That's
it!
Drama
funny.
said we drug dealers. We give
Just
them that
Yeah,
fix.
yeah. Listen, you
trauma
missed it
stop it
earlier.
with the
Look,
clutch.
You you
Yep.
I'm sorry.
definitely coming back. That playing live that I
That
saw
made
about a
my
month
neck
ago.
itch.
No, brother. Listen, brother. That I don't know nothing about that, brother.
Listen.
I'm just
You
looking at
so
stuff,
wrong for
man.
that.
It
I'm
had
just
like
looking at
14
stuff.
thumbs up already. So
Oh,
people,
Oh my
really?
god.
Really? Jesus.
Uh,
uh,
Oh
that's too
boy.
funny.
I said, let me see if this thing
That's
is down. If he was just messing around, I said, it's still 14 thumbs up. Okay.
People are waiting. They're waiting. They're
I don't know
Uh,
waiting.
what they're waiting on. I don't know.
They're waiting.
those those
I
was
guess they
good
wait
old
till
days when
they,
people
they
sat
hit
up
a
and
They're
cocaine.
waited.
Like,
waiting.
yes.
They're waiting for you. They're waiting for you. You know,
But
you should do like an animated show. Well, you don't have time now,
God, that was
and do
funny.
like an
I
anime.
don't. I'll say this. I'll say I don't. Even if I hit the live button, I have no script. I don't even know. It's not. Hell, I don't even know what I would say. Like, what would y'all want
No,
to
you should
hear?
just put
Like,
like
what
a
the fuck?
random anime thing out there, just like
Did y'all see my video I posted on my community wall? Bastard.
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
Y'all just don't be getting I guess my jokes don't be hitting.
bastard,
oh, big
bastardly,
Oh,
hit, big hit.
bastardly,
okay, boss.
bastardly, bastard. There's a line in Shakespeare that says that in Othello.
Yeah.
Bastard, bastardly, bastard.
Bastard. Yeah. Cause yeah.
Oh
Just
Lord,
Well,
gee,
that's it. Well,
that's a
it's
lot
used
of
as an
people in the
insult
world.
more of a hit.
Yeah.
and
Listen,
then did
there's
y'all
so many
did y'all
people.
did y'all hear Kip on Photon's panel tell me something? Oh well, maybe it was probably bothering her all these years.
He would
Talking
know.
about me. I wanted to go live and address that shit.
He would know. Like, please listen. Listen. I'm looking at the what you call it. I'm looking at the You know how what's it? I don't even know the word I'm looking for. When you see how like things are moving and people are coming together, and I'm looking at it because the explosion is going to be very interesting. I'm like, okay, let them move together. That's where they want to go. Like, move over there. Go.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you. That's all that was the other day, especially on Thingy's panel. All of that. Yep. Mhm.
Yeah,
That was too
exactly.
fast. I can't read that damn fast drama.
I mean, just I mean, let that marinate, dog. I mean, really
Yep.
let that marinate.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I mean,
Double talking.
Wow.
he likes that engagement because
Got
he
it.
ain't got
Loves
nothing
it.
else.
Got it.
never
Oh, that's
forget.
old.
Too bad
That's
Quantum
old.
isn't around to keep
That's
engaging
old.
him either.
I
I
thought
mean,
you
Yeah.
look,
had some
look,
old
we're
shit.
almost what 5 years.
That's
It's
fat.
Mhm.
5 years.
Oh, yes. Oh, wow.
Hmm.
Look
Yeah,
at that,
man.
y'all. New Year's Eve. What he was looking at.
Hello.
Mm.
Wow.
Yeah, so we've been family for like 6, 7 years now. So
Hello.
Mhm.
That's the thing. Like everybody, look, we've been around each other so long. We know how each other move. So
mhm.
if I hear something, if somebody say, "Well, Clark did this," or Divine did that, or
Mhm.
or a brother, I already know how to make my own discernment from that because
Hmm.
I've been around you guys.
Yeah,
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I kind of
Hmm.
like know what you'll say, how you'll act, how you'll respond. Unless you throw a monkey wrench in the program.
Hmm.
Mhm.
nah,
But
we
but
pretty much are who we are.
yeah, I have not changed from day one. A brother hasn't changed from day one. Drama
Hmm.
hasn't changed. None of us have changed from day one.
Hmm.
You know, and, and,
I
and
think
and
I've
that's
grown a
now,
little.
and that's the whole thing. So when we look at a person like the bird,
Oh
she
Mhm.
Lord.
wasn't she wasn't genuine when we first met her.
Right.
Mhm. Mhm.
You know what I mean? And she tried to make us be something that we weren't. She,
Yeah.
she she's trying to make us her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mhm.
We're not her.
Mhm.
You know what I
Okay.
mean? Unc
Well,
is
that's
my
why you have
friend. I didn't
confessions.
have to
That's why
take
you.
a shower with Unc. I didn't
Mhm.
have to flirt with Unc. I didn't have to take my clothes off with Unc to be able to go on a trip to Thailand. I'm a genuine
Mhm.
friend. Hence my name is Keeper. You see
Drama,
what
you're cracking me up. I'm
who?
sorry, keeper.
Huh?
I'm sorry.
What happened?
What?
You gotta watch the screen.
Wait a minute. I'm lost. What happened?
Nothing
He's showing
happened.
his clips. I'm
Oh,
sorry.
drama.
I'm sorry,
I'm not
keeper. It's
even
not
looking at
you.
the clips.
This life is gonna disappear because I cannot with you.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh. But yes, keep her.
These was the good old days.
You're
Yeah.
absolutely correct.
Yeah.
But
Cause
I think too that, a lot of people, like, I don't know about these other sectors because I was telling them, Divine, that I was watching King Roman today and ODS. Oh
Okay.
my
Yeah.
Lord.
Mhm. Yeah.
Ay, ay, ay. But anyway, but I think a lot of people here
it's
have
like
very,
fish
very
out of
strong
water.
personalities.
Mm-hmm.
People here
Mhm.
have a very strong personalities and they're able to think for themselves and use critical thinking. You know what I'm saying? A
Mhm.
lot of people here have that. A lot of people, in my opinion anyway, I don't see that a lot of people are I don't find that the majority of people are followers, like blind followers.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I find they will support, but I don't think a lot of them are blind followers. But maybe I'm seeing something else, but that's just my opinion.
You saying over
Oh,
here that
there.
they're not blind followers?
Sorry?
I don't.
You were
There's
saying over
no
here?
blind. No, I don't even
No, I
think
was
they're
just saying
blind over
in
there.
this space, in this,
Yeah,
I say
no,
in this space.
Um,
no.
Yeah.
No,
Mm.
like I don't know. Like I used to be over Max V's all the time,
Yeah.
and when he started like calling us like uh uh crisis actors and telling us to get
Yeah.
like
Oh, I left out too. I was like, okay, dude, I don't know what's going on, but I am Leslie. I mean, I go
Oh
in his
yeah,
chat from time to time. Yeah, we were
when
crisis
Max V
actors.
crashed
I was like,
when
what?
Max V crashed out. Look, Mikey be
Yeah.
putting this picture up of her. I said, I was like, who the fuck is that? And he said her. I said, you got to fucking be kidding me.
Hmm.
I had to grab that one.
Look like some squash cabbage patch though. That's what it looks
Oh, she
like.
looks spooky. Oh,
Mhm.
she looks spooky on there.
Mm.
Y'all came at the same time, yo.
Mhm.
Who sent you?
Mhm.
Who sent you,
Mhm.
yo?
Oh yeah, back to Max V. Oh
Y'all
yeah,
came
that's
at the
the
same
night he
time.
crashed out. But now he did kick some people out of the chat. I
Mhm.
wasn't one of them. But yeah, cause I didn't go around. Well, I went around, but cause I mean, I still go in this chat today. I think you too, Clarky, right?
Yeah, I
And
go in there. I leave
too, she
comments.
still comes in there.
Yeah, I
And
have a
Cutie
Yeah.
One. Cutie
Yeah,
One is I think a
cutie.
mod, and I
Yeah,
think
cutie.
VX is a mod.
Yeah, cutie always been a mod.
Mhm.
Uh, but yeah, no, I haven't. Yeah, I used to be I was a mod a long time ago. He
Yeah.
did I didn't go in for a long time, and then when I did go back, I noticed he had took the stick away. So no, it was no big deal. It's
yeah.
just
Right.
He got rid of all his mods because I was under my other account with my government name. I was a mod over there.
yeah, right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm. He now that movie, whew, Diary of a Mad Black Woman. I love that movie. It's one of the few Tyler Perry movies that I like.
What was the name of
Yeah, I
it?
like that one.
Diary of a Mad Black Woman.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
I
What?
like that, and I like the family that prays together. The family that prays. I'm sorry, family that prays.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the one you choose? Are you going for your gift to choose for the 31st? Like, what's going on here? Is this what you're going to be doing? Just rolling gifts?
He getting he, listen. He's getting ready. He's getting ready.
He's practicing. He's
Yeah, he's
I'm
practicing.
he's
not
remin he's
just.
remin no no he's
I'm not.
reminiscing, y'all.
31st, right
Yeah,
around the
Going back down
that's
memory
just. I
going
mean,
down memory lane.
you think about it. I mean,
He's
this how
practicing.
colorful of a past this is.
I
Like,
know.
Mm.
Oh,
Oh my gosh. Look at that one.
it's just so
uh,
crazy though. How oh my God.
No,
I
just
just
leave it as
it's
there.
just so
Yes.
hard. Well, it's not hard. It's just I just
Mm.
sit back and watch. And I'm sure, brother, what you be thinking, brother? Because you be quiet too. You be sitting back and watching all this madness. What be going through your mind?
He's like, motherfucker. It's crazy ass people.
What be
Listen,
going through your mind?
I honestly, because I don't know. I'm observing and trying to stay far away from as much of it as
No,
possible.
no, brother said that motherfucking better not come to
Hey,
Connecticut.
bro. No, no. Hey, brother. Do you be like me sometime? Look, do you be like me sometime when somebody be getting in that ass? I be like, get their ass.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 Absolutely.
Yeah, I
Oh
Absolutely.
be
my
like,
god.
I've been in.
Brother, you're about to get an attachment. That's all I know.
Uh-oh.
Uh,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
an
listen.
Uh-oh.
attachment is
Listen.
happening.
I'm gonna. There's.
Uh-oh.
I,
Look,
you
you
know what?
got
I'm
me
gonna
being
the
whisper, man. I'll whisper.
the bastard of it all. Mhm. Just wait for
oh Lord.
it.
No, she's not. But no. And then brother needs to kick her out because she was the one who caused that problem when Slander and brother had watched a movie and they had watched a movie and they were talking about the movie and then she came into the space like gangbusters to do something else and all he said was we're gonna close up this panel and then we're gonna open another thing and we're gonna talk blah 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 and she got
Mm.
upset and jumped on her panel to do a live without even realizing that he had said that.
But the other thing was because I, if you remember what happened, it was because they started going her and Toy Lady started like going in on Mikey about
Yeah,
him and his job being, and it had nothing to do with the movie. We was talking.
exactly. And you said that we're not going to
Yeah, I was like, we you know,
close
we
this
not.
up and we can open up another panel and we can blah 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 and we can
Yeah,
Mhm.
continue.
yeah.
Yeah, you did say that, but I was like, Lord, she jumped on her panel and went off about you and this and that. I was like, girl,
Yeah,
please.
yeah. But see,
you,
I don't, I don't take none of that personal because,
Yeah,
he stood on business.
yeah, I don't take it
yeah,
personal.
yeah.
And
First one had
It's
nothing
to
to do
be
with the
expected,
other.
right?
yeah,
Mhm.
when I closed it down because it was just me and Sland in the back, I
Mhm.
apologized to him for being abrupt about it. He was like, "No, I understand." I just told him like I wasn't. That's not what we was doing. So we could do that.
Mhm.
If we doing that, we doing that. But if we ain't doing that, we don't have to.
Yeah,
Not,
because it would have been nice to hear the
No
discussion
choice.
about the movie.
yeah.
You know.
That's my
Yeah,
boy right
Uh,
there.
baby.
Oh, my favorite one.
Good
Yeah.
James.
He's another Sag.
Yeah,
He just had a birthday. He
to
just
me,
had a
that's what
birthday.
Trump look like. He don't look like whoever. He look. That's what he look like right there.
Yeah, that's what it looks
Yeah.
like. Yeah.
oh boy, I need to get
Oh,
off this
Give me money,
profile.
baby, love me.
I need to get off of this profile here. Jeez.
mm-mm.
Yeah.
It's gonna be. You know what? I'm not. I'm not.
You're sensing words. You're doing what I do.
Wait. Today's the 17th. Let me count. How many days is the 31st? Okay, so you got 18th, 19th,
How
20th.
many
Dude,
is it?
and drama should do a video with like a, you know how one of them
Only
exploding things. What's them exploding things that people do? And just say
Mhm.
surprise, and then that's it. That's the video.
or, or play that what's that is it Rick Astley that never gonna give
Rick
you
Roll. You mean Rick
Yeah,
Roll?
never
Yeah.
yeah,
gonna let
hmm
you
yeah.
yeah.
down. Never gonna tell a lie.
And in the video just do that.
Rick Roll everyone,
That
and that's it.
song
That's
though.
it.
I
80
don't know
pe-
why they made so many jokes about that song. I really used to like
I
that
love
song.
that song.
yeah.
That's a nice song.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That song
Mm-mm.
is really nice. Oh my gosh.
80
Y'all don't mind
Mm-mm.
me.
80 mad
Y'all
people in
don't.
the chat
Y'all
after
don't
that.
mind me.
No, I think you should do something just like
Because
that
I could.
and be like, uh huh.
I doubt I could draw. I couldn't. I probably could get 30 people at this point. I
No,
don't
you
think
about
so.
you talking about 80, man. That'll
You
be
can get about 80 or something, George. That place is gonna
Okay.
be packed.
especially if you let them, you know what I'm saying, you do your music like your 3 or 4 songs and let people roll in. Cause it's
And then
Mhm.
they gonna
it's gonna be screen recorded
Screen recorded everything.
and be like, and then they're gonna do a show about your show.
Right.
Hmm.
Ready to send it around to everyone.
You
Hmm.
know, it's
Yeah.
so funny, right? What's his name was talking about the show that we did, Divine, and it was so funny
Mhm.
because DNA was talking about me, and I didn't even like realize he was talking about because he kept saying cluck cluck, right?
Yeah.
He kept saying like,
Yeah,
well,
he's
I
so
was like, what the
retarded.
heck is cluck cluck, right? You know, so I'm
Mhm.
listening to this, and I was sort of like, he was talking about me, and I started laughing. I'm like,
Yo.
why are you reviewing her show? You didn't even ask her if you could review her show. And then
Mm-mm.
you were like, I was like, boy, please.
Yeah.
He is lucky that I am the kind of person that I am. I'll tell you right
Oh,
now,
you
because
got in his ass when
I would
y'all was
find his
on my
ass in Brooklyn.
when
Trust
y'all was
me.
on my panel though. You got in his ass. Look, why are you here?
Exactly.
I was like, oh shit.
I was like, yes,
What?
get him talking. Tell
And
them why
and that was the
he
show that he was recording too, because he was recording that time
Yep.
too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
But
dude,
you
come
see, he
on
didn't go
already.
off on my panel though, cause he know I wasn't gonna have it.
Yeah.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? As far as calling
But
you
here's
out of your
another one. You know how some people just make themselves stupid on purpose? Because like, when he
Mm-hmm.
decides that he really wants to like have a good show and interview people and talk to them, he can do that. But like when he starts doing like all the like, oh, you know, like him and Carrie Ann, they're all like the same. Him,
yeah.
Carrie Ann, and Star. I'm
He
telling you, they're
tries
all the
to
same.
yeah, he tries to do that trolling.
Yeah. I'm like,
That
dude, come
that
on.
don't that don't bother me and I can catch it because
Mm-hmm.
just like you get something out of me, I'm gonna get something out of you.
Right.
Right.
You know what I'm
Dude,
saying?
give it a rest.
That's
Oh,
why
you always
Yeah.
get the
I
laughing.
became the hawk spit, you know what I'm saying? Saying that to his kid,
Mm.
Right.
him and the bird. You
But
know,
yeah.
that is a courtesy.
no. Oh no.
Oh my
Ah,
goodness.
Oh, drama, you are too much. Oh
you are
Lord.
too funny, Drums. I swear down. You are so funny. You're so funny.
Hey,
I'm
hey,
just
brother, why I got you up here? Let me ask you a question.
Yeah, yeah.
Why do you think the bird acts the way she acts? Seriously, I need
Yeah,
a man's point of view. Like, you
yeah. Let's
know,
hear the man's perspective.
because we the women we got our perspective, but what do you guys? What do you what? Why?
I and when just listening to everything that's been going on, I think she genuinely believes what she says.
Hmm.
I know people think she's trolling or she just, but I think she genuinely feels like people, everybody's against her. You know, a lot of the if you like really remember, a lot of the stuff started um with binary stuff. It was like
Hmm.
she would say like we all the time and get in and so she would take any of her friends, if you attacking her or if you quote unquote attacking her friends, or she took all that stuff personal. So I just think it's not like I just think she really believes what she says. So from her point of view, I think she's telling you what she thinks happened.
I concur.
So, so do you think some of her stories are convoluted? Like, do you think like
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
mean,
'Cause
because it's like nobody, well, I can't say nobody. I don't know. I mean, I don't see where anybody did anything so damaging that she has to just go on and on and
See,
on like that.
you using logic again, keeper. I told you.
Yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
Okay, yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
There's a
that shit
lot of
got
the
to go out
stuff.
the window, man.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff, the details are mixed up, and stories are
Yeah.
mixed up, and the order of them. But
Yeah, yeah.
um, you know,
And
like
embellishment, like Clark said earlier.
I wouldn't, and for me personally, I'm not gonna either like try to decipher or argue with somebody that is not gonna see the point of view regardless. It's just to me, it's like a waste of time. I just rather laugh and joke and just kind of look the other way and let you be who you're gonna be great
Yeah,
and
yeah,
keep it moving.
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
also too, I
Well,
was
that's
wondering like when
easier.
that group got together, what was their conversation when the three of them got together? Like what the heck were they saying to her? Like, you know,
Oh,
as the two
Mm.
it
men,
got to
as
the
a
point where they started like ridiculing her, but
yes,
making it like it was a jokey joke. Because I remember when her and Identity almost had a big falling out, she called him a misogynist,
Yeah,
some
she went
hmm
and did a live.
misogynist fuck ass or
hmm.
bitch
Yeah,
boy or
But
something.
you remember when Bonner used to say, "Well, she's Star, like, she's really not educated." He used to say stuff like
Yeah,
that.
yeah, they used to take shots at her all the time, and she would
She
laugh,
don't know how to read. That's what he used to say. She don't know how to read.
and a lot of things that they were saying to her, I didn't think it was funny,
Yeah.
but I wasn't over there anymore. You know what I mean? Trying to support
Mm.
her. But I don't. You guys remember when we were on LV? That's the reason why I treated her the way I did on LV. Um, that
Whew,
very first time
whew.
because it was.
Woo, 46 years of
What
pain.
happened?
Damn.
Yeah, it
oh
was no way.
Oh, I remember that.
Wasn't that terrible?
Go ahead, keep. I remember. Yeah, I remember
That
you.
was so bad. That was so.
I remember you.
And my blood was boiling because she was about to cry. Yeah, it was really bad. And I was hoping you guys was seeing what was going on. You know what I'm saying? And y'all, Keeper, just talk to her. Just call. And I'm thinking to myself, like, y'all just don't know. Y'all don't know. Y'all don't know this chick here. Y'all don't know. Well, we know now, don't we? Oh my
Mm.
God.
and I honestly don't know exactly what happened because I like it seemed like 1 minute everybody was like it's
Let me tell
very
you what it I could tell you what it all stemmed from. and I'm gonna tell you, this is my honest opinion. We were on Hawkspit show, and so we were mods over there. She was on the panel. And you remember y'all, oh, so the only one, y'all know she used to take that modding shit very serious.
Oh, very seriously.
Absolutely.
Very serious. So the bird is on the panel, and me and the only one, we're in the chat modding. Well, I'm not paying attention to nothing because I'm going back and forth with, I think, Jake Equality or some shit. He used to be trolling me. And
Hmm.
but and the only one is doing whatever she's doing. Me and mine's rather. And I guess Stargate was on the panel and she kept trying to get her attention, like to speak to her or something. She
I
kept
remember that.
adding her or something,
Yeah,
you know.
yeah, I remember that. She
But
ended up
but the
crying
only
in
one wasn't paying her no damn attention. Um, I think the only one kind of knew she was, lightweight slow anyway. Just she wasn't her cup of tea. So I guess she probably was ignoring her. But so what? She modding. The girl started crying.
Yeah, I remember that. She was crying in there.
She just started crying. I'm talking about boo-hoo, damn near crying. And the
Mm-mm.
only one had called me and she said, "What's going on?" I said, "I don't know." I said, "Is she crying?" She said, "Yeah, it sounds like she's crying. For what? What I do?" I said, "You didn't do anything." I said, "I mean, she's really fucking, we're on the phone. Why did all this is going on? We're on the phone with each other." And I'm like, "She's actually fucking crying." So then I said, "Well," she said, "Well, I'll call you back." Hawk's been trying to call me on the panel. I said, "Yeah, I see." I said, "You going up there?" She said, "Yeah, I get. I don't want to, but I'm gonna go on up here." So y'all saw when she got on the panel, right?
Yeah, I was there.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, yeah. And so now they're trying to talk it out. And I don't know, it just went from, how did it go from that to her talking about men? Was that the same night, right?
I don't. I just remember.
It was a long night. I can't remember if they straightened. I think they straightened it out, and then the show carried on. And
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
then
think
the next
that was the
show,
night that they were trying to do. Like, I think they did the 24-hour live.
I can't remember.
Yeah, it
yeah.
was that
All of
But
them.
night.
but all I
It was a long
know
show.
is
All
the
them.
same
All them
night.
shows was long, man.
I know it's the same night that she went into talking about her relationships,
Mhm.
because I had got on the panel for a short time, a hot minute, and I said something, and then next thing I know, she kept saying, and Keeper said, and
Mhm.
Keeper. She just kept. So me and Mines called me again on the phone, and so we're talking. I said, "Why does this bitch keep calling my fucking name?"
Mhm.
So I was getting ready to go up there and curse her ass out that night. Unc begged me not to. "No, Keeper, don't do it. Don't do it, Keeper. Don't do it. Just let her be. Just let her be." And I'm like, "Man, what the fuck is she keep saying my name for?" You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck are you
Mhm.
doing?
Mhm.
And that's when it started. So then the other side over there, the good guy, everything. Oh, they made her cry, and they made, nobody made this girl cry. What are you? What? So you guys remember when I told her don't wear her emotions on her sleeve?
Mhm.
Hmm.
It's like toughen up, like, because it makes all of us look like clowns. That's just like we over here now, right? We're looked at supposed to be strong women, right?
Mhm.
Drama say some goofy shit to me, and I started fucking crying.
Yeah.
When y'all look at me like, oh, this bitch weak after all.
A
Mhm.
public disclaimer: Drama will never go after Twin.
I'm
Not in
just,
this time.
just
And
a sample.
I'm.
That's just a hypothetical. Yeah, and that's how it was that night. I'm like, damn, this shit is fucking retarded, man. I'm up here as this weak ass bitch.
Mhm.
That's how I felt, you know what I mean? But
Hmm.
after a while, it's like, okay, so we would be talking in Discord, and I would just tell the guys, I said, you know what, just man, just it's Star, just Star. That's the name we gave her, Star. She Star. You know what I mean? Like we say, Mikey is Mikey.
Mhm.
And that's how we treated her after that. So then that's why it was easy to go to her show and support her,
Mhm.
or try to defend her with the text messages with Hawkspit or whatever, because Star is Star.
Mhm.
And then here we are today. you know. And then Binary flipped on everybody. Shit, Unc was supporting Binary more than he was anybody after Hawk spit, you know, trying to support him with his little sports team. I'm sure you remember that, don't you, brother?
Oh yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
You know,
I
but
was
see, he lied. He fell into that Hawk spit shit. You know what I mean? Talking about Unc was paying him to control his channel and all. He even fell into the bullshit.
yeah,
Yeah.
I
When
remember him.
trolling goes wrong.
Yeah, I remember when he didn't say who it was, but he was like he did a show where he was talking about, and you're not going to be able to control. He was like basically saying it out loud. Somebody giving him money, and they thought they
Yeah.
could control him. I
Yeah.
can, but I fucked with. I still do fuck with Binary, and I was I back then I was a lot more generous because it was my entertainment. I wasn't going to the movies. I wasn't doing
Hmm.
anything, so
Mhm.
I
Right.
was I was coming on YouTube, and I think I was quite generous back then to
Yeah.
between like Lennon Honor and Max B and Binary Identity Star,
Yeah.
even Smoke. Them smoke panels got me through.
Yeah.
I, them
Oh
Oh
shit.
shit!
We used to
I'm gonna see what
Yeah, we used to
how
have
we.
fun on those shows, you know, and I used to just have fun in the chat, you know. I didn't even
Mhm.
have to be on the panel. It was
Right.
requested that I be on the panel, you know, be on the panel more because, you know, it'll give people, you know, that make them want to come up, you know. I'm like, ah, shit, you know, so I'll get on the panel, but no, I prefer being in the chat, you know.
The chat was a lot of fun.
Yeah,
You see
Oh
a lot of
shit!
people in
especially
the chat
the chat.
too.
Mhm, mhm.
What
Goddamn
happened?
defrauding.
What happened? Oh yeah, right. The father's got a story.
What
Goddamn
did,
it!
what did DC do?
We probably got a
Oh
show. We
shit!
probably made a show. He
Oh,
said,
let me
"Thank you,
go and
brother."
peep.
He said, "Thank you, brother
Whoa!
Samurai. You helped me craft a new story tonight. Give it a read whenever you get a chance. I plan to record it in a voice acting way this week. It will be an episode before Christmas."
What the fuck, man? Fraud, what you gonna pull me into? What the
Frauding's
fuck?
working. The frauding's working.
I'm looking at the first post. I ain't even got to the story yet.
Let me see the
Oh,
post. Let me go and see.
yeah,
Hold
the
on.
post because he probably sent you the story backstage. It's too funny.
Oh shit! Hold on. Who this is? Okay, I'm about to say. That keep it. Hold on. I gotta patch it down. God damn, you okay? Hold on, private. Oh boy! God damn it! Okay, y'all could see me. God damn it, the
God,
fraud. What you
yeah,
gonna
I
fool
mean
me?
he went ham, huh? God damn. Fucking,
That's the story. The fraud. What's the story?
damn. Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, okay.
oh god.
The 5 parts,
Oh
the
boy.
6 parts already.
See, I knew. Oh, Jesus.
Keeper. What happened to Keeper?
Hold on, she
What happened
was
to Divine?
okay. What's going on? Hold on, she dropped now. Hold on.
Mhm.
Hello,
That's
Can y'all
Keeper.
hear me?
Keith.
Yeah.
Yep.
Where's
Can
Divine?
Oh no, what's going on?
Uh,
okay, okay. I can hear you.
Okay,
Hold
let
on, hold
me.
on, hold on, hold on.
Okay, I'm gonna drop down and
Okay.
come back up.
no, Keeper.
Okay.
We can hear you.
Lord, Lord DC, Lord. I didn't even read all of it. I was like, what the hell? I don't even know. Like, okay. So
Oh,
I went
I'm gonna be
under
stressed.
him
I'm stressed.
onto
I'm stressed. I'm
Samurai.
stressed.
Brother Samurai is an exorcist. Oh Lord.
Let me just go back to this face. When you have this face on for a reason.
He's like, his father's crazy.
what the fuck?
I'm listening.
What the fuck? Oh shit!
They got you in
Yeah.
stories.
Mm-mm.
I'm just
Damn.
Friday not sleeping.
Y'all, y'all stop playing with me. Is that me or is that Clarky? What the hell's going on with Clarky's voice?
My voice?
Yeah, she said you. I guess on her phone, it sound like you sound like Alvin and the Chipmunk. She said
I
Wait a minute.
do?
Okay,
no,
wait.
only in hers because I you sound regular to me.
Uh-huh. Keeper, can you hear me? Keeper?
Well, she can't. Well, hold on, man. This
I
is
can't hear Keeper.
Yeah, she muted right now though.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, defrauding on. That's when you think, yeah.
the fraud is too much.
She said she needs a new link.
Okay. I got you.
But yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna
He
check
said
geez.
it
make
out.
sure you listen to the music as
I,
you read it. So it can, oh my
yeah,
God, he made music with it and everything?
yeah,
Oh, Lord.
he got a whole thing with
Look at
the
that. Right, defrauding. Keeper?
you probably
Shoot.
got that
I
one.
dropped the link. Keep.
You probably got to kick that other one out though.
Oh shit. Probably do. Let me go ahead and kick that one out. Yeah, he dropped that on all.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night. I gotta give me a quick little power nap.
Okay, bro. Are you at work, brother?
No. I'm home.
Oh, you're up tonight? Okay, okay.
Yeah, I'm home. I just gotta what time is it? 1:20. I gotta get up in about 5 hours, so let me get a little nap.
Yeah, okay, okay.
Yeah, DC blame me. It's always a pleasure, brother.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
the audience ain't go to sleep. I think beautiful is in a coma right now, as usual. I ain't seen her in a minute, but yeah.
Yeah, she was living it up. I seen her in a different place
I'm
and
tripping, dude. You tag me in this.
so
The Friday
Well, you
where
said
you
you
was
guys are drug
on.
dealers?
Oh, you got to catch the first part of the show. I appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it,
yeah,
man.
yeah, y'all be safe.
Okay,
All right.
babe. You too. Have a good night.
I'll see y'all around.
All
Keeper?
right.
Yeah,
Can you
I
hear
don't
me?
know what just happened. I was
Okay.
trying to refresh my YouTube, uh, uh, tab, and I made a mistake and refreshed StreamYard, StreamYard, so it kicked me out. But when I came
Oh.
back in, oh my God, Clarky, you was sounding like a fucking alien, like
Oh,
Alvin and the Chipmunks.
That's too funny. I was reading the fraud in the comments.
Okay, here we go with this bullshit again.
Uh-oh.
I can't hear nothing. So I guess that's my cue. I'm going to jump down and
We can hear you.
maybe I will hear you in the chat once I turn StreamYard off. I think something going on with my StreamYard
okay. Turn StreamYard
because I
off,
can't hear a
and
thing.
it's always
All right, y'all. This has been
well.
fun,
I
but I
say it
gotta
aloud.
run. Bye.
I don't think she can hear us.
Okay. All right. All right. Yeah. It's Okay. Hold on. Just a second. Okay.
The
Look,
fraud
ready.
is typing away down there. Oh my Lord.
I sell blue magic. Like,
Oh
dude,
Lord. Okay.
this dude here, man. Like, and I'm gonna stop at part two with that. Like, dude, you gonna tag me in this shit? Yeah. Oh yeah, I knew we was working together.
You guys know what you're doing.
Oh,
Are you reading it, Devon? He is so
Not
crazy.
yet. I will read it though. Come on now, drama. It's time to go. Time to go.
Oh
Let's go.
my God.
I
Domain expansion. I gotta give them their crackdown. Except Blue Magic.
Okay. Yeah. It's time to shut it down.
Oh my God. Thank you,
I'm
defrauding.
well. I'm well
Clarky,
over my limit.
Hey, sweetie.
Clarky, stay where you are.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll see y'all around and all the good stuff. You know, maybe early, maybe sooner than later. If not, I'll see you good, bro. You good, DC. It's free promo. Let's get my ass up out of here, man. Y'all have a good day. Don't what's the phrase I say over here? Yeah. Don't let my confidence offend your insecurities. And I'm out.